everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to the cottage. Welcome to mini reads. It has been a couple of weeks, probably 3 weeks. I know of 2 weeks that I skipped. So yeah, it's been about 3 weeks since we did mini reads. Thank you guys so much for being patient and for being here. Hello, hello. We are going to get started because we have quite a few booked already. Chelsea, I don't know if you saw where I put it, but I found your booking. I apologize. I totally overlooked your name. I have it in the updated list right here that's on the screen. And I've got you booked. Hey, yes, how you doing? You are second. Good to see you. So now we are going to first read for Phoebe is up first. And so let's get started on the reading, everyone. If you would like to book a mini reading, the link to do so is pinned at the top of this chat. And that's where you go to get on the list, right? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Source, Spirit, Universe, Divine Guides, give us information today for the greater good of all, to help people in their path to make good decisions in alignment with source consciousness. As it is spoken, so it is. Hey, Tia, how you doing? All right, so first up is Phoebe. Phoebe asks this. She says, I met someone I really like about a year ago, but we are no longer in contact. Will he get in touch? All right, Phoebe. Let's see if we have communication coming from this person that you met a year ago, but are not in contact with. Let's see if there is any communication coming, Phoebe. Let's see if there is any communication coming for you, Phoebe. Let's see if there is any communication coming for you. Any communication from this person that she met. I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. I don't see it. I think he's pursuing something else. He may be involved here with someone else with the Three of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. I don't think he's planning on making any moves right now. I think he's moved on. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. And I think he's kind of, I think this person has just, kind of pursued something else. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't have any communication coming at all, okay? At all. In fact, I'm kind of looking at this thing, Phoebe. You may not know this, but I kind of think that this person may have been involved with someone whenever you guys first met, okay? Even a year ago, all right? That's what I got here. Right. Here we go. Hey, Kathleen, you are on the list. I don't know if you see that pinned right here. Shaq, thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. Hey, April, need any guidance, any messages from past over loved ones? I do not. I am a medium, but that is not something that I do here. Okay. It's not something I do, and I don't do it at all, but especially not in mini reads. Okay. But thanks for asking, April. Thanks for asking. Okay, so that was Phoebe. Yes, you are up next. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we can find out for you. Let me go look at your question here. Yaz says, hello, my dear Auntie Karen. How sweet. This is Yaz. I'm an Aquarius. Well, happy birthday. Wait, you said you're an Aquarius. Oh, wait. Okay. Your date. Okay, because I was confused by the date. February 7th. Happy early birthday to you. And would like to know if P, born on 8/8. Wow, Leo, Lionsgate Leo. 8/8/88. Good God Almighty, that's crazy. Has those type of feelings for me in his heart that makes him want to come forward in the future. Let's find out, Yaz. Let's look at P the Leo. Let's look at P the Leo. Feelings and intentions and thoughts towards Yaz, please. P the Leo. P the Lionsgate Leo. Let's take a look and see what we can find out here. Let's see what we can find out from P the Leo towards Yaz, please. P the Leo towards Yaz. Let's take a look. P the Leo towards Yaz. Here we go. P the Leo towards Yaz. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chelsea will read the screen, hon. All right, so I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I have the Death card. I don't know if this is somebody that's from your past, but he's telling me that this is over. I'm getting big over cards. Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't have any emotion here. And I've got that this person has no intention of picking this up. And it looks as though there's something, you didn't say this, but I feel like there's history here because these are cards telling me something is over. Okay. That's what he's saying here, guys. That is over. All right. He feels like this is a done dollar with that world card and the death card. And I don't get any real feelings, just past crush. Oh, just a past crush. Okay. And that may be why it's he may have moved on to something else. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't have any communication here. 6 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. He may be invested in something else. I didn't really pick that up, guys, but I definitely get that he's not really he's not really planning to do anything here. Kathleen, I think, aren't you the one? Let's see, hold on. Let me add Virginia to the list here. I think you booked, didn't you, Kathleen? Let me go back and look. Hold on a minute. I have a Kathleen on here. Yeah, that's you. You're on the list. You're on the list, love bug. I got you. And Chelsea, I had missed your, when I first did the thing, I had missed your name, and I apologize. I had skipped over that, but I went back and fixed the list, and I hope you see yourself there on the list here on the screen. We just did Phoebe and Yaz. I'm on Barbara right now. And then I've got Tiana, and then I've got NAS. She's got 2 questions, and then you're right after Anastasia. Okay. Okay, you see it. Okay, good deal, good deal. All right, I just want to make sure. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but I try to put that list up to where you guys will know. In fact, what I think I may do is I will go ahead and do a quick update on that list for you guys. And Barbara is up next. We're going to read for Barbara. I also need to add Virginia to the list. Virginia is after Lori. So we'll put this up on the screen for us so that we have an update. Edit, copy. Here we go. Boink, boink, boink. Don't y'all like my sound effects? Right. There we go. All right. Now Barbara is up next. April, did you book? Please do me, please. Did you book? April, did you book a reading? I don't see you on the list. I don't, did I miss you? If you booked a reading, if you want a question and you have not booked a reading, the way to get a question answered is to click on the link at the top of the chat. Okay. Just like it says on the screen. Okay. Love bug. All right. You'll be behind Virginia if you book now, unless somebody else beats you to it. Okay. All right. Next up is Barbara P. Here we go. Barbara P. Let's go to see what Barbara P is asking today. Let's take a look. Barbara P asks, let's see here. I'm Barbara. I'm a Sagittarius. I want to know what to expect in the near future in general. Hopelessly into a Virgo guy if you happen to see him, but I think this will never happen, so I'd rather focus on myself. Love your vibe. Much love from Scotland. How sweet is that? All right, Miss Barbara. Let's see. So it's hard, I'm just going to do like a general reading, and it's not going to show me this Virgo guy. Okay. It's going to be general vibes. Okay. To expect in the near future, or I can read for the Virgo guy. Are you here, Barbara? But I can't do both. All right. I would have to isolate it down. Okay. And it even says that one topic or person per question. And I want to say you just booked one. Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, you just booked one. So if Barbara is not here, well, hey, Pam Bear, how you doing? So Kathleen, whatever you put in the thing is what I have to go by. I cannot scroll up and find this comment. I'm going to strictly go by what you put. And that's why on the thing where you book, it says you cannot change it from what you put in this box. Okay. Because I don't have time to go hunting this stuff. You see how fast I roll. Okay. All right. It should still work, Kelly. It's Kelly Kell. Should still work as far as I know. So Kathleen, and I do not timestamp Kathleen, so you're just gonna have to unbind it. Okay. All right. Now, hey, Rising Phoenix, how you doing? let's see here. All right, now what we're going to do, Barbara, is just do a general reading of what we see in the future. Okay, there's no way to know if the Virgo guy is going to show up. Okay, unless I do a specific thing about him. Okay, so let's just see what to expect in the future for Barbara in general. Let's see what to expect. No, Kelly Kell, the only way to book is through PayPal. Okay, all right. Unless you send me a 50, the only way I could do it would be for you to send a $50 super chat, because I only get half of super chats. That's why I have people pay through PayPal, so that it's affordable to you and I still make a decent amount, right? So that's why, right? Okay, now let me hone in on this reading for Barbara. What can Barbara expect going forward? What can Barbara expect going forward in the near future? What can Barbara expect in the near future? What things are coming around Barbara in the near future in general? Give me a general message for Barbara about what to expect next. Give me a general message for Barbara about what to expect next. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. High Priestess in the reverse. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups in the reverse. So I think you may meet someone that might be fleeting, Barbara. Okay. I think you may have someone cross your path, but I get that they're non-committal as far as romance goes. This looks like a really, Knight of Swords is not a real stable knight. And the High Priestess in the reverse kind of speaks to a lot of impulsivity too. There's a lot of impulsivity with this person, but I'm getting them non-committal. Okay. Two of Cups here in the reverse. Is there anything else that I can tell Barbara about things around her that she can expect? Let's take a look. So what I really get, Barbara, I'm going to be honest with you. I get that right now, the issues that you're having, I get you having issues, okay, attracting romance. I'll be honest with you, okay? I've got some stability issues. And the challenge is that you've got to get to a place where you're so happy being single that it takes someone amazing to change your relationship status, okay? Right now, I see that as being a major challenge for you, all right? And I think there's some stability within. And quite honestly, I'm going to tell you what the issue is. What I have described is a symptom, okay? A symptom. The problem is unhealed wounds and the shadow self that you're not aware of, because that's in the subconscious, okay? So I feel like right now, Barbara, what you can expect is repeating patterns based on what you've already seen. You've got to change your energetic resonance, okay? You've got to change your energetic resonance in order to attract somebody that is a better, more viable romantic partner. Because right now your energetic resonance is to attract something that is not stable, kind of unpredictable, and somebody that would be non-committal. All right. And I feel like that's the issue here. All right. Is getting yourself an energetic resonance to attract better. And a lot of that is healing from that Virgo, because right now, I'm going to go back to what you said about the Virgo. I'm hopelessly, there you are right there. There's your shadows peeking out right there, hopelessly into a Virgo guy. But this will never happen. So I would rather focus on myself. The divine is telling you to do just that. And the best thing that you need to do is turn that hopeless into hopeful. You can't do that unless you do some shadow work, okay, to release this Virgo guy. Because if you're into a person and they're not into you, what you're in energetic resonance with is to want someone who doesn't want you. Yet, you know, you deserve someone who does want you, but your subconscious believes otherwise. And that's why you're so into this guy that doesn't want you. Okay. So you kind of already told me, and then the cards confirmed what you already said, Barbara. So you gotta work on that. And that's what I've got here. Okay. Is that, you know, whether it's the Virgo or anybody else, you're kind of in energetic resonance to be attracted to somebody who's not into you. And that, I think, is what you can expect. It's kind of more of the same, to be honest. This is the thing we have to remember when we want to know what we are going to attract in the future romantically. The car, unless you've done a shit ton of shadow work between your last heartbreak and right now, and if you don't know, then you haven't, then you're going to have this exact same experience. Okay. All right. And that's what the cards are saying, right? Yeah, I know I mentioned signs, but that's in general readings. But if you look on the description, Barbara, I specifically say one topic or one person per question. Okay. All right. It's different when we're doing personal type reads. Okay. All right. So, hey, Scorpio, what do you apologize for? What are you apologizing to me for? So, you don't owe me an apology, right? But there you go. There you go. All right. Anywho, you put her in timeout. April, if you're here, we kind of made a flub with our fingers. I hope you're still here. We did not mean to time you out. Okay, but it happens, and we can't undo it once we do it. All right. All right. After Virginia is Dominique. All right, Dominique, we got you. Next up is Tiana. Thank you so much, Scorpio Stylist. You did not have to do that. All right, here we go. All right, let's go to after Barbara is Tiana. After Barbara is Tiana. Let's take a look. Tiana says, oh, this is Tia Bia. Okay, I have a Scorpio stellium and a Virgo rising. Okay, what's in store for the love life? Please don't read out loud. Okay, thank you for telling me. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so Tia, do you want me to read about what's in store for your love life, or do you want to know about this one specific situation? I don't know how to read for that. I think we'll look at what's in store. Okay. I think we'll look at what's in store. Okay. If that makes sense. All right. Let's just look and do some predictions for Tia going forward romantically. Let's do some predictions for Tia romantically. Oh, you do want to know about the situation. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm glad that I saw that before I pulled for you. All right. So what I'm going to do is look at this person's likely future actions towards you. How about that, Tia Bia? All right, we'll do that for you. What is this person's likely future actions towards Tia? Likely future actions towards Tia, please. What is this person's likely future actions towards Tia? Likely future actions towards Tia. Let's take a look. This person's likely next action or future actions towards Tia. Let's see, Tia Bia. Let's see here. Likely next actions towards Tia. Here we go. Let's take a look. I have the Page of Cups in the reverse. The pages are about communication. When you have one in the reverse, Seven of Cups here, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is interesting. You know what's interesting is this. This person would actually like to revisit this, but for some reason doesn't. For some reason decides not to. That's so. I'm going to go back and read your comment again. I know I'm not going to read it out loud, but this is the thing, and this is going to blow your mind, Tia. I've got a card about reconnection, but I've also got a card about not communicating and keeping their options open and playing the field. So this is kind of crazy because right now, what I feel like, believe it or not, right now, Tia, I do feel like that this person thinks about coming back around. And I think they're torn. And I think they're a little bit, Why is this Seven of Cups here? Just a minute, Tia. Why is this Seven of Cups here? Why is this Seven of Cups here? I think I know, but I want to find out. I want the cards to just confirm what I'm feeling about that Seven of Cups here. Sometimes, hang on a minute. Okay, so here's the thing. For whatever reason, all right, I'm going to tell you, he's overwhelmed with this. And whether you know it or not, hang on a minute. Whether you know it or not, he's struggling because I think this person has feelings for you. And I think those feelings overwhelm this person. The Seven of Cups can sometimes be about feeling overwhelmed and quite honestly feels powerless. Okay. Feels like they lose all control around you kind of thing. Okay. And I think that is the biggest issue here. All right. So honestly, I don't see him doing anything, even though his thoughts go back to you. His thoughts go back to you. All right. I don't think he's actually going to do anything, but his thoughts go back to you. No, he's not going to do anything. In fact, the truth of the matter is he's going to play off like he's not into you at all, but he is. But is he going to do anything about it? No, no. And I think he fell for you, and I don't think he was expecting to. And I think that's the issue here, Tia. That's what I feel like. That's what I've got here. All right. Next up is Anastasia. We are going to update the list real quick, too. You're welcome, love. You are welcome. Here we go. And after Virginia is Dominique. Dominique. I like that name. It's a classy name. Here we go. All right, and we'll put this up. It's me. Hi. Sorry, I couldn't resist when I saw that, Anastasia. Here we go. There we go. All right, there's the updated list. All right. Let's go to Anastasia. And you have 2 questions back to back, Anastasia. So we will read those for you. All right, Anastasia, Aries and I been communicating. Okay, want an energy check with their thoughts and feels. Diggity dig. All right, let's see what we can find out. Let's look at this Aries for you, Anastasia, and get the energies. All right, give me the energies, please. Aries towards Anastasia, please. Aries towards the Anastasia. Oh, the Aries towards Anastasia, please. The Aries towards Anastasia. The Aries towards Anastasia. The Aries towards Anastasia, please. The Aries towards Anastasia. Here we go. The Aries towards Anastasia. The Aries towards Anastasia, please. Let's take a look. The Aries towards Anastasia. They want to come back around to this. All right. They want to come back around. 6 of Swords in reverse. That's kind of not, kind of coming back around. Okay. 5 of Wands in reverse. I don't know if there's been some conflict or drama here. It's either that they want that to subside or they feel like it's peaceful. So you take what resonates and applies there. That 5 of Wands means one of 2 things. Either they feel like you guys are getting along well, or they want to overcome any issues that you have. Okay. So either way, that's a card that you want to see it come up, in the reverse. It's not entirely, it's not a bad card when it comes up in the reverse like that. It's just kind of like keeping things chill, right? Keeping a chill vibe sometimes. You're getting on well. Well, that's why she says that. You know what? Page of Swords is here. She's looking to you for cues, which is kind of interesting here. Interesting. 4 Cups here in reverse. I think she wants this for sure. Okay. That card can mean many things. All right. Why is she up in her head about stuff? 8 of Swords here. I'm getting that she's up in her head. Why is she worried about? What's she worried about? What is she worried about here? Why is this 8 of Swords here? Why is she up in her head? What's she up in her head about? What's she up in her head about? Okay. What I'm getting is, first of all, there's a strong attraction from this Aries to you physically. The Ace of Cups is here in reverse. The Queen of Swords is here. You know what I think is this? I think she feels very sexually attracted to you, but she doesn't want to get out of balance, if that makes sense. Okay. It's like she didn't want this thing to go off the rails and be ridiculously sexual, without giving this thing time to grow in the other areas of a connection. Right? If that makes sense. She feels very strongly attracted to you, though. Very strongly attracted. But yeah, she wants to keep that in balance. Believe it or not, that bothers her. Okay, that overwhelms her, and she doesn't want to be in an illusion that this is something there that she's not. That it's she. In other words, she wants to be real. If that makes sense, right? All right. The Queen of Wands. A lot of chemistry, sexual chemistry between you two. She feels very hopeful about this. She feels like you guys are going to be able to overcome a lot of obstacles together. Okay. In fact, it's like she feels this sense of relief that you guys are kind of, back in contact, dealing with this again, right? Revisiting everything. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right. You know what I also think? For some reason, there is something else that concerns her. And I'm going to talk about this too, because there's several cards here that come together that tell me this, Anastasia. I think she worries about people running their mouth about you guys. And I don't know why that is. She may feel like somebody's gossiping, or that you've got some frenemies that are, or even family that are gossipy or running their mouth. Okay. Or maybe even toting tails here, kind of getting that a little bit too. But that's not in the connection. It's outside of it. Okay. I want to make that clear as where I see it. I don't think she's worried about it affecting the two of you. I think it just bothers her that people are out there yang, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what I'm getting here, Anastasia. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? I need to update my list. Britt, Jason, what's up? Good to see y'all. How y'all doing? That's what I got, Anastasia. Let's go read for your second question. In fact, let me update my paper list here. Okay, Kel, you figured it out, Kel. I got you. All right, and then Mimi and Vanessa S. Hey, Mimi, what's up? Mimi and then Vanessa S. I have another Vanessa, but I've got y'all's first initial. Okay, so you'll know. But anyway, okay. In fact, let me update your help. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right, all right, we're still all right. So after Dominique is Kel, then Mimi, and then Vanessa S. Yeah, if I can type. There we go. All right, let's put this up on the screen. Here we go. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell a Scorpio. Yum, yum, yum. Sorry, I had to. All right, here we go. Such ridiculous humor here at the cottage, right? All right, here we go. Let's go to Anastasia's second question. Let's go to Anastasia's second question. Here we go. And then after Anastasia is Chelsea and then Jasmine. Okay. All right. Okay. The Cancer. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Here we go. What's going on with the Cancer? Let's check in on the Cancer, please, towards Anastasia. What's going on with the Cancer towards Anastasia? What's going on with the Cancer towards Anastasia? Let's take a look. The Cancer towards Anastasia. Cancer towards Anastasia, please. The Cancer towards Anastasia. Let's take a look. What's going on with the Cancer towards Anastasia? The Cancer towards Anastasia. Let's take a look. King of Swords in reverse. Temperance in reverse. He looks mad. 4 of Wands in reverse. He doesn't feel real good about it. He's not feeling real hopeful about this thing, Anastasia. He may be losing hope about this thing, and he may not feel exactly happy. King of Swords here in the reverse and Temperance in the reverse. He may be a little bit mad. 4 of Wands in reverse. He feels like that this thing is over. Or he may feel like this thing has lost traction. I think he senses what's up. I think this Cancer senses this. Get a little bit more on it. A little bit more on it. I think he's questioning this. Hang on a minute. Ooh. He feels, oh God. Okay, he is mad or bitter or whatever. Okay. He is. He feels like you broke a vow. And he feels hurt. 10 of Swords. He feels hurt. He feels like this is over. Look at here. Let me show you. 4 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords. Hierophant in reverse. All right. Look at here. He ain't feeling too chummy about this thing. I don't know what's happened here. I don't know if he senses something or what. But trust and believe. He ain't thrilled about it. He's not feeling too chilly. He's feeling, look, Page of Wands in reverse. Star in reverse. God. This is insane. What the heck? Did he find out about all this? I don't know. I think he's lost any kind of hope that he ever had for this thing, if that makes sense, right? That's what I've got here. All right. Wow. That's crazy. Amalda, I have you after Vanessa S, and I will put you on the screen the next time we update. All right, next up is Chelsea. Let's go find Chelsea's question. Let's go find Chelsea. Here we go, Chelsea. Here we go, Chelsea. Here we go, love. What does the universe want to tell me? I'm not sure that if that general question can apply based on the... Yes, it absolutely can. If not, may you please pull cards based on this question. In the same building to get away from the noise of my upstairs neighbor. Oh, yuck. You have to pay more. That much more? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. My heart goes, and you live in the most expensive city probably in the United States. This is so odd, Chelsea. I was wearing my I Love New York sweatshirt earlier today when I went out had to run an errand. So Chelsea, we can do either one of those questions and see what comes up. By the way, I really do love New York. I went there last year and I'm still talking about it. My daughter and I went on vacation last May in 2022. We didn't want to leave. We cried when we got in the cab. She left there looking at me saying, Mom, I'm going to live here. Of course, things have changed a little bit because she's gotten into a romantic relationship that's real serious. But yeah, she's like, Mom, I love it here. I want to live here. Sorry, I just need chocolate. All right. Tell me what, I'm going to look at the general. What in general does Chelsea need to know? Yeah, I bet it is tough to live there. It's super expensive too. Oh my God. It's like you get an apartment that's like 5 feet wide by 3 foot, and it's like $8 million a month, right? God. All right, here we go. What does the universe want Chelsea to know? 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 What does her higher self, source, the universe want her to know? Let's take a look. You're right, Jason. I know, right, Chelsea? A closet. Let's see here. The universe wants you to pay more attention to your spiritual journey. High Priestess in the reverse. The universe wants you to work on, hold on a minute. There are obstacles here the universe wants you to know about, okay? With the Judgment card in the reverse, the universe feels like there's two major obstacles here. One, the universe wants you to do more in the area of spirituality, your spiritual journey, okay? And get more serious about your spirituality. The universe wants you to do this so that you will become more intuitive, okay? Because when you really do a lot of inner work, then you're able to become really much, much more in tune with your intuition, right? And the other thing is this. The universe reminds you, okay, you have to see this picture for me to show you this, Chelsea. All right, now. I got you, Kel. You're on the list. You're up here. You're behind. You're right after Dominique. But okay. So Chelsea, the reason I'm showing you this card is this. All right. This is the Five of Cups. Okay. There are 5 cups in this picture. 3 are in front of this dude, spilled over, kind of ruined. But there's 2 behind this dude that are absolutely overflowing and beautiful. Okay. But he's choosing to focus on the things that are going wrong. Okay. And so the universe is reminding you to focus on the reasons that you have to be grateful. Okay. And I'm glad that I actually am glad I picked this deck to use because the artistry so describes the actual meanings behind a card in this deck so well. Not all decks do, but this one really does. And I like this a lot. Okay. The universe also is another thing that these 2 cards are telling me here is this. There are times to legitimately cry and feel sad when we're heartbroken. There are times to do that. And we don't need to try to repress that. We need to feel that and allow ourselves to heal. That's actually how you heal unhealed wounds. And healing unhealed wounds is the secret to ascension. And it's the secret to becoming more intuitive, okay? Because you become more what's the right word I'm saying? You just become more aware, more self-aware is what I'm trying to say. And so this is going to help you maybe break some blockages, okay? Maybe overcome some obstacles that you have. All right, this is going to help you manifest better, okay? And it's going to remove, this card when it comes out in the reverse has to do with obstacles, blockages, okay? And that sort of thing, okay? And it can be, and that with the High Priestess in the reverse almost makes me feel like that the universe might be saying to you, hey, I'm trying to get your attention here and you're not listening to me, right? And I almost feel like that those 2 cards coming out in the reverse might be that a little bit. Like the universe really does want you to spend time with your higher self in meditation, in shadow work, okay? And even in studying, okay? So some pretty interesting cards coming up here, okay? If that makes sense. Hang on a second. Here we go. Anything else? Okay, Strength in reverse. It's time to nurture yourself, ramp up self-care. That's important when you're doing spirituality and deep inner work anyway, okay? It's time to take care of your body and not ignore your physical needs, getting enough rest, self-care, nurturing yourself, okay? Those things are very, very important, okay? And, here's another one that came out, 10 of Wands in reverse. If you're going through a tough cycle, you're closer than you think you are, okay? Also, another message that I get from that card, choose your battles wisely. And let me go into detail on that. Choosing your battles wisely means looking at where you're putting your time and effort and energy, and is it really benefiting anyone? Okay, now hear me out. There's a lot of different ways to define benefit, all right? Sometimes sometimes humor and laughter and cutting up is a part of self-care. So don't, on the surface, something that could look like wasted time may actually be you investing in yourself. So don't want you to get confused when I say that. All right. But on the other hand, look at things that you, all right, make sure that you don't try to fight other people's battles for them. Okay. That's one thing. Allow people to fight their own, to rescue themselves. Okay. And the other thing is, if people try to drag you into drama, be sure to keep the mantra, not my circus, not my monkeys, right? And also, over my life, especially back before I did a lot of shadow work, I had people to try to drag me into drama. Okay. And I learned to take a step back and go, what is it going to accomplish for me to even participate in this party? Right. All this is going to do is create stress and drama. My name's Bennett and I ain't in it. Right. But, so don't think that sitting there doing nothing or doing something fun that nourishes your soul or rejuvenates you. I mean, look, let me just give an example. When I take breaks, okay, between readings here, okay, sometimes I will sit and watch something really light and funny on Netflix. That's not wasted time. That is a form of self-care. So I don't want you to confuse what I'm saying with something like that, okay? Because that's not the same, right? If that makes sense. But it's something that would exhaust you and like who's even going to benefit from it anyway, kind of thing. Does that make sense? So those are the things that have come out, Chelsea. I don't know if this has been helpful for you, but that's what I've got. That's what I've got for you. And I hope that helps. All right. And Amalda, you are after Vanessa. I just have not updated the list on the screen yet. Okay, but I will. So that was Chelsea. Next up is Jasmine. Let me go ahead and update the list. Okay, good, Chelsea. Thank you. Let me go ahead and update the list here. Jasmine, you will be up next. Britt Girl, thank you for helping out. I appreciate you as always. All right, Amalda is after Vanessa S. Here we go. Make sure I don't have anybody else. Okay, I do not. Yep, I do. Hold on. Okay, after Amalda is Yaz. Hey, Yaz, you booked another one. Okay, I got you. Hang on a minute. All right, here we go. You're the best. Thank you for that. Here we go. All right. See, I like what you said, Britt Girl. Why do people feel the need to feel every second? I used to feel that way, and allowing myself to chill was a huge breakthrough. See, me too. Me too. In fact, you'll laugh. Okay. And my Capricorn moon. My Capricorn moon makes out a schedule. I have to by times, and I do a lot of that so that I'll know what time my lives are going to happen. Okay. But like I schedule breaks where I do nothing. I'm like, okay, during this period of time, during this hour, Karen, you are to do nothing productive. You're not loading the dishwasher. You're not folding a load of laundry. You're not gonna, try to, answer comments on YouTube. No, you're gonna sit here and do something mindless. And that's usually when I watch Netflix or something crazy like that. But I have to do that, right? But it works, right? Yeah, I do think it's a trauma response. She said my anxiety kept me moving. It is, I believe it is rooted in that. All right, next up is Jasmine. How you doing, Jasmine? Let's see here. Let's go to Jasmine. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Hang on a minute. Okay. All right, here we go, Jasmine. All right. I'm sorry I got confused. All right, but I found you. Hi. Will anything happen exciting in my love life this year? Are any of my past crushes interested in reconciling with me? If you're talking about a reconciliation, baby, that's an ex, not a crush. So let's call it what it is, sweetie. Okay, Jasmine. All right. Jasmine is a Pisces. Do we have any reconciliations with exes? Because that's what we're going to call it. It's not a crush. If we're using the term reconciliation, that speaks to that we were once in a relationship and that was beyond a crush, right? Oh my goodness, Adrian. All right. Does Jasmine have reconciliation energy coming soon? Does Jasmine have reconciliation from any of her past connections coming soon? Here we go. Does Jasmine have reconciliation energy here? Is there reconciliation energy for Jasmine for the coming year? Let's take a look. Is there reconciliation? Here we go. Let's see here. Let's take a look. I have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And I have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't see any of your past connections coming back around at all. Some of them maybe even involved with other people. And quite honestly, this card is a card of wasting time. By being hung up on these past energies, you're wasting your time and you're actually delaying real love. Okay? The best thing you can do for yourself, Jasmine, is to heal from those past connections. Okay? Because if they're not around, it's by choice. Okay? And right now you're in resonance to be attracted to people who are not attracted to you, right? And as long as you're in resonance for that, you're going to really put off finding viable love. So I don't see anything coming towards you viably, romantically right now, but I do see you putting it off by not doing shadow work and healing, okay? And that's why we're manifesting opposite of what we want. This card can be a card of reverse manifestation sometimes, right? And I don't think anything is going to take root here, okay, until you do that. You absolutely have full throttle control over what you manifest. Okay. I can gauge and give you an energy check-in to see how you're doing. But if you don't like what you're experiencing and you haven't done any shadow work, it's not going to change. I can tell you that right up front. Right. So that's what I got here. That's what I got. All right. Next up is Karine. I believe. Let me double check. Make sure I didn't skip anybody. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Let's go back over here, and then we'll go to Karine. Okay, Karine M. Karine M says, Karine is an Aquarius. Daniel is an Aries. Daniel has asked for reconciliation. Is there long-term success if I agree to work on things? Excellent question. Okay, Karine the Aquarius, let's see what we can find out for you. Here we go. Oh, there she is. Hey, how are you? All right, so let's see what the energies might be like between the two of you going forward. What would the joint energies here be like going forward between Karine and Daniel, the Aries and the Aquarius? Give me the joint energies here moving forward. The joint energies between these two. Joint energies between these two, please. The joint energies between these two. The joint energies between these two. The joint energies between these two. Let's take a look and see what we can find out. Hang on a minute. What are the joint energies between these two? The Aries and the Aquarius. Karine and Daniel. Let's take a look. Here we go. So I have the Seven of Swords. There are trust issues, but the Nine of Swords is in reverse. Three of Cups. Okay, look. It's going to take work. It's going to take work. I've got hope. I've got potential here. All right. But I will say this, it's going to take work on both sides. There's some trust issues here. All right. Those are going to have to be healed and overcome. All right. Probably talked about. Okay. Probably talked about and worked through. Both of you need to do some healing. Okay. Need to do some healing and shadow work. All right. That's what this is right here. Okay. The Nine of Swords here in the reverse. All right. But I do see the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Let me talk about what that talks about. That talks about a renewed sense of optimism, light at the end of the tunnel, feeling better. Okay. Not feeling so sad. Right. It's more of a card. It's moving towards trusting the divine and not being so up in our head and not feeling lonely anymore, and like and loneliness and feeling abandoned. There may be some abandonment issues here that need to be healed as well. Okay. Sometimes abandonment issues will cause us to push people away, even, believe it or not. That can manifest itself in really crazy ways. But I do see, I have an outcome of a reunion and a celebration. Okay. I do have that. So, but I think it's going to take a willingness for both of you guys to work on it and heal. And healing is something that, even though you guys may come back together. Okay. Even so, um, even so, you need to do your healing in solitude. Okay, I'm not saying you need to be single necessarily, because we're always going to be healing, but that is a time that you spend to yourself. It's a very spiritual time, it's a very private time. Okay, and it's working through the difficult emotions. You need to be doing that, and he needs to be doing that. And that's not to say you're not together as a couple. I don't mean that. Okay, and you need to stay on top of that. You don't need to neglect it. Okay, that's going to be very, very important. And here's why this is so important. That shadow work is going to make or break this thing. Most, and in fact, let me just give you a statistic. Gemini, the Google, right? 1% of reconciliations are successful. Let that be a sobering number to you. Okay. That should be a very sobering number to you. Okay. There is a reason for that. Because the other 99%, when they get back together, they are still in energetic resonance and in energetic alignment with whatever the problem was that caused the breakup to begin with, right? So it's very important for both of you to get yourself out of alignment with whatever caused the problem to begin with. And that is going to come down to shadow work. That's how that is done. Okay. And so you've got to get yourself in an energetic vibration to be in a 1%er. Right. You've got to get yourself, and you both have to. You both have to be committed to doing that. This is not an easy job. Okay. So can it be done? Yeah. I think you both are committed to it. I'm picking that up here, but you can't get complacent with that stuff. All right. You can't do it because it could be the downfall of this thing. All right. But I'm seeing strong energies from you both that you really want to work on things. The cards would not look like this if there was not a strong intention on both sides to actually work on this. Okay. So but not only do you have to have an intention, you actually got to know what to do, and then you got to stay committed to doing it. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's what I've got, Karine. All right. That's what I've got. Excuse me. All right, let's go. Oh, somebody just booked. Hey, Nikita. I will put you on the list here in a minute. All right. Next up is Kathleen. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? I haven't been paying attention to the comments, but I'm sure you couldn't have been any worse than, I don't know what you're apologizing for. And maybe it's I don't know. There's nothing you could do that's probably any crazier than stuff I have done. Anyway, let's go to Kathleen. Let's go to Kathleen. Here we go. Let's see what Kathleen is asking. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we can find out between this Pisces and Saggy. Okay, so you've asked a bunch of different questions. You've asked about the future between you, between you, the Pisces, and a Saggy. And you've asked if he will pick you, an ex, or a new person. I can kind of combine those, but the relocation question, you paid for one question and asked for two, so we won't do relocation. We're going to read about the future between you and the Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So let's look at that. All right. Here we go, Kathleen. Here we go. What does the future look like between Kathleen and this Sagittarius? What does the future look like between Kathleen and this Sagittarius? What does the future look like between Kathleen and this Sagittarius? What does the future look like between Kathleen and this Sagittarius? What does the future look like between Kathleen and the Sagittarius? Kathleen, the Pisces, and the Sagittarius. Kathleen, the Pisces, and the Sagittarius. Here we go. Here we go. So I have the Hierophant in reverse. This is a marriage card, but it's in the reverse. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. I don't see him coming forward towards you, Kathleen. I'm going to be honest. Star in reverse. He doesn't see a future here. Okay. This is 3 resounding no's on this thing between you and the Sag. And I could look at all the reasons why, but you had asked who he would pick. I don't think he's going to pick anybody. I think he's non-committal, period. I think he's non-committal for anybody. I don't think he's going to pick you. I don't think he's going to pick an ex. And I don't think he's going to pick a new person. I think he's a commitment phobe. I'm going to just call that. All right. Because I know you had asked that. So we actually covered 2 of your 3 questions there. But there's really not a future here. Okay. Really not a future here. People are non-committal for so many different reasons. Okay. And it's always unhealed wounds in the shadow. That's why the star is here in the reverse as well. Okay. I know this was short and sweet. I will see if there, since this was so short, I will read for the relocation. What do the energies look like for relocation? Hang on a second. We're going to add all these cards back in. What do the energies look like for relocation for Kathleen? What do the energies look like for relocation for Kathleen? What do the energies look like for relocation for Kathleen, please? Let's take a look. What do the energies look like for relocation for Kathleen? Let's see here. So I have the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. I have the Wheel of Fortune. The timing is off. 2 of Cups in reverse. It's a timing issue. All right. I'm getting that you need to get yourself more financially stable first. Okay. And I feel like you may be listening to somebody about this that may not be helpful to you. I think they may even be not helpful at all, if you know what I mean. You may be getting some bad advice about relocation. I'm kind of getting that, but I'm getting that the timing is off. Okay, the timing is way off. You need to get more financially stable and get stable within yourself first. All right, that's what I got. That's what I got. All right, let's go to, I know that was tough, Kathleen, but that's what the cards had to say. All right, let's go to RP. Let's go to Rising Phoenix. Let's see here. Where did she go? There she is. Do I need to update the list again? Let's see here. Yeah, let me update the list real quick before I read for you. All right. Let's see here. Rising Phoenix, you are next, but I'm gonna go ahead and put, well, that's okay. I'll put it like this. That'll be fine. Here we go. Oh, where'd I go? There we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. Because I look a hot mess, she says. That's what the apology was for. Oh, honey. From the look, I got on sweatpants and house shoes. I'm comfy right now. I probably look like a hot mess too. I got out in the rain earlier going to pick up my groceries. God, it's insane. All right. I probably look a hot mess every day, Adrian. Oh no, I blew it. Damn it. Shoot. I'm in the doghouse. Let's get some advice for RP. You're literally in bed. Right, Britt girl. All right. Give me some overall advice. What does RP need to hear about or know about? Overall advice, please. Oh, thank you, sweetie. What is the overall advice for RP today? What is the overall advice? What is the overall? Well, just what does she need to hear? What does she need to know? Not advice, just whatever she needs to know, whether it's advice, whether it's things around her. Tell me. Just leave it open. What does RP need to know from the tarot? What does RP need to know from the tarot? Okay, listen. This is advice and this is encouragement. All right, listen. RP, I feel like right now you've got some chaos going on. And I don't know if it's inside or around you. All right. But I think you're feeling unsettled. Okay. And I think that's really causing you to feel like you're off kilter. Okay. You may feel like you've lost control of a situation with the Magician here in the reverse, like you're powerless. The Star card here in the reverse, it's probably got you in the blues. All right. And maybe feeling like you're losing hope that you can get a hold of the situation, whatever that may be. This is such a Taurus thing. Because when Tauruses struggle, very few people, if anybody, know. They'll seem fine on the outside. You will never fucking know. Okay? Because you guys, I don't know. I think you guys have to feel so safe to open up. Taurus can be walking around and everything looks fine. On the inside, pressure cooker, man. Pressure cooker, man. And they'll worry and they'll internalize so much. But I want you to know that you've not lost, you're not powerless. You absolutely are more powerful than you realize, okay? You absolutely are. And there is always hope. And what I want you to do, the inner turmoil, because you had identified it as being internal, okay? Right. I know you know this. You're spiritual as hell. Ramp up that meditation and ramp up that Taurus self-care. You know how to self-care. You're a Taurus, damn it. Taurus has wrote the book Self-Care 101. You know who the author of that book is? I'm quite sure it's a Taurus or a group of Tauruses that got together and wrote that book, right? Oh my gosh. Right? Well, I want you to really ramp up self-care and meditation. I want you to do some stuff that is very, very relaxing, whether it's a spiritual bath. You know what I feel like, Rising Phoenix? Something that just came to me. How long since you've cleansed your space? How long since you've done a spiritual bath? How long are you where you can do that? Because I think that may help too. Okay. But I think we do still have a few left, Alexandria. But I think that's going to help you some. And I know that sounds fundamental, but I'm going to tell you, Rising Phoenix, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it's something that simple that'll solve my problem, you know? And I'll be sitting here going, what the hell's wrong with me? Is somebody, what's going on? What? And it's something, just burn a damn stick of incense, Karen, and it'll fix it. And honestly, honest to Pete, a lot of times it's something that simple. And I'll talk about it all day long here. And then when I'm out in my own life, it's like I need to learn to take my own advice, right? It's like I know it, but then whenever I'm walking around my daily 3D life, what, why, what could be wrong? Why do I, what? And it's and I just need to cleanse my space, right? If that makes sense, right? So that's and I am getting that as a part of this. I think that will help you. Okay. But whatever it is that you do, the self-care, all right. Um, maybe get a massage. Okay. Maybe do something to pamper yourself. Maybe get a massage. Okay. Nature. Get out in nature. That's another thing. Okay. To really make this chaos inside kind of calm down. Breathing exercises out in nature, okay, is going to help that a lot. And that's going to give you a renewed sense of optimism here. That's going to help this a lot, okay? And it's also going to help this a lot, okay? You're going to feel more empowered, okay? If that makes sense. Um, and I I hate the word control. We talked about the loss of control. We never have control, right? It's an illusion. But you can master your own inner peace, if that makes sense, right? If that makes sense. Okay. So I hope that helps. I'm going to see if there's anything else for you, RP. Let me see here. Is there anything else for RP? And I'm going to be honest with you. Tomorrow morning is a full moon in Leo. You may be feeling that. That's even good. I mean, and it's a fairly good full moon for the most part, but it's a dramatic full moon too. You may just be picking up on that energy. That's a very intense energy here. Why am I getting here that any travel plans, if you don't worry if you have to put them off, it's only temporary. I want you to get out of your head about travel or relocation. If that has to be delayed, that's only temporary. And I want you to get down in the dumps about that either. You're exhausted. You need to freaking rest. I can get after you a little bit, Rising Phoenix, your family, right? You need to rest. You need to take care. You're running. I'm getting that you're burning the candle at both ends. Okay. You need to take care of yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Let's get back to the fundamentals, Rising Phoenix. All right. I feel like you're exhausted. I feel like you're tired. I think your body needs rest. And I think your soul needs rest. And I think you need to self-care. And I think you need to I feel like you're exhausted. And I don't know if you're exhausted from worry or from work or both, but I don't know if this is mental exhaustion or physical exhaustion. Right? See, I'm going to tell you what you need to cross all that stuff off that list, dear Taurian. And at the top of that list needs to be take care of RP. All right. All right. Some days are for thriving, some are for barely surviving. Be proud of yourself for getting through them all. And there you have it. There you have it right there. So, Adrian, that is actually an interesting comment. When nothing is happening and it gets too calm, it worries you. That is a trauma response, Adrian, is what that is. I used to do that too. I still do sometimes, but not as bad. All right. I hope that helps, Rising Phoenix. Next up is Jasmine. Next up is Jasmine. Let's take a look. Okay, I've got it pretty updated here. Hey, Aisha, how are you? Let's go to Jasmine. Jasmine asks, with what side hustle idea can I have the most financial success? Okay, so I can't name I can't and I even cover this in my terms. I cannot tell you the ideal side hustle or career path idea because my cards and I know it's confusing, all right? But I don't have a card for like doctor, lawyer, attorney, nurse, accountant, financial investment advisor, funeral director. I don't have cards that say that. Okay. But let's see what else you had said. All right. I'm considering real estate wholesaling an Etsy online business, YouTube, or affiliate marketing. I'm a Pisces. Okay, so what I can do, now this I can read for because I'm considering real estate. We can look at the energies around real estate wholesaling here. And let's take a look. Let's take a look here. All right, here we go. Let's look at the energies around real estate wholesaling for Jasmine, please. The energies around real estate wholesaling for Jasmine as a side hustle. What do the energies look like for Jasmine, the Pisces, in this side hustle for real estate? What do the energies look like here? What do the energies look like here? What do the energies look like here? Here we go. Here we go. What did I miss? This looks good. Okay, go for it. Go for it. I've got 3 big fat yeses. I've got 3 big fat go for it on that. Look at here. This is your passion. Woo! You're going to be happy as you can be. It's going to grow. Why do I know that? Because this right here, this is a new financial path. The Ace of Pentacles here. It's usually a new job, starting a new business, something like that. And this Ace of Pentacles in the upright tells me it's slated for long-term success. What's the other card? That you're being divinely guided to do this. You're being divinely guided. This is where you're supposed to be. You hit that one. You hit that one really well, Jasmine. Get it. Go do it. Go make your bag. That's where you're supposed to be. What did I miss, Britt girl? What did I miss? Yeah, she's going to win, right? Oh, okay. You are being snarky with yourself, Britt girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks really good, Jasmine. Next up is Vanessa R. Let's take a look here. I'm going to update the list on the screen too. Here we go. Oh, I just had another one come through. Panise, how are you doing, Panise? Let me put you behind Nikita. Hang on just a second. Okay, here we go. Hang on just a second. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. And we'll put that up on the screen. So I thought I was the only one that got snarky with myself, Britt girl, but you did it too. That was hilarious. Well, thank you. Same to you, Panise. I missed all of you guys. All right, so next up is Vanessa R. Let's go find Vanessa R's question. Hang on one second. Where'd she go? There she is. Vanessa R. Hi, Auntie Karen. Today is my birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I am an Aqua Sun, Scorpio Moon, Capricorn Rising. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I would love to have a future love reading. Let's see what we can find out for you. Let's see what we can find out for you, Vanessa. Happy birthday, Vanessa. Can we all wish Vanessa R a happy birthday today? All right, here we go. Here we go. I know, Brett. It's you know, it's a thing. All right, here we go. Vanessa R. Vanessa R. Future love reading. What do we have in store in the future for romance for Vanessa R? Let's see. Vanessa R. Future love. Romance in the future. Romance in the future. Here we go. Romance in the future. Here we go. Romance in the future for Vanessa R. Romance in the future for Vanessa R. Romance in the future for Vanessa R. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have here. You got somebody, could be an earth sign or somebody with earth in their chart. I got the 9 of Wands. I've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, here's what I get, Vanessa. This looks like a good opportunity. All right. Here's what I'm going to caution you about. Allow this thing to unfold organically in divine timing. All right. Do not try to force love. Okay. And don't try to rush love. Okay. Allow this to come to you in divine timing as well. I do see things ripe for something coming in that looks stable and a damn good opportunity here. Okay. But I get the challenge spot, maybe breaking some old patterns, okay, within yourself, okay, of the way that you went about love. It might be time to do something. We want something we've never had, so we got to do something we've never done, okay? And I feel like the energy looks really, really good for you right now, okay? And I would just say that, you got both a really good romance reading with some advice of approach this differently. Allow this thing to unfold naturally, organically, and in divine timing. I'm also getting that this is going to be something that you're not going to have to work hard to find. It's going to cross your path when it's supposed to. All right. If that makes sense. So I would say this, go on about your daily life, and that person is going to cross your path probably in a really, really weird way of synchronicity that seems like, how in the world did I ever meet someone like you in a nutty place like this, right? Like you'll be somewhere totally, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's like so offbeat, like you might run in a gas station real quick and just for buying a, candy bar or coffee, and then boom, there that person is. Just a real odd synchronistic thing. Like, what are the odds, right? So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. All right. It is going to feel like fate with that Wheel of Fortune. All right. Synchronicity, fate. All right. It will feel that way. Like there's no way this could happen on accident for us to meet in such an unlikely place and this to work out in this great way that it's worked out. That's kind of the energy with that. Okay. I like that for you. All right. Let's go to, that was Vanessa R. Next up is Tay. Let me add somebody to the list. Alexandria, I've got you on the list behind Panise. Here we go. I know, right, Britt? Let's update real quick. Next up is Tay. And then we have Alexandria after Panise. Here we go. We like scandal. We are we roll like that. Good night, Adrian. Thank you so much. Good night, Rising Phoenix. Get some rest. I'm glad you're going to we're going to talk about food, Rising Phoenix. We always do. All right. Next up is Tay. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with Tay real quick. Let's see what we got here. Tay says, I'm a Capricorn sun, Cancer moon, and Gemini rising. This means, okay, let's see here. Okay, I was thinking, never mind, I got confused. I would like to ask about my future love, in particular, whether a Leo sun and a Gemini moon. All right, so we're going to look at the energies of this Leo towards you. Okay, going to look at the energies of this Leo towards you. All right, Tay. Here we go. The energies of the Leo towards Tay, please. The energies of the Leo towards Tay. The energies of the Leo towards Tay. Well, we're glad you stayed, Adrian. The energies of the Leo towards Tay. The energies of the Leo towards Tay, please. The energies of the Leo towards Tay. The energies of the Leo towards Tay. Let's see what we can find out. And hello all the way to Singapore, by the way. That supposedly is such a nice place. Heard great things about Singapore. 9 of Cups here. 3 of Wands. Temperance. So the Leo actually wants something with you. It's almost like the Leo may be waiting on you. Okay, I don't know what this Leo's doing a lot of waiting. It is the Leo's wish to be with you. Okay, but at the same time, it's like they're looking and waiting on you. There's a card of they feel like you're their, you're kind of a good match for them. They like the vibe between you two. But for some reason, this Leo's what the heck is this Leo waiting on? What is this Leo waiting on? Let's see if we can find out, Tay. What is this Leo waiting on? I'm going to tell you, you're not going to believe this. This Leo feels like it's your turn. The Leo feels like the ball is in your court. I keep getting that. The Leo's waiting on you to do something. They're waiting on some kind of a cue from you, and they feel like you need to make a decision to come towards them. All right? This is their wish to be with you. I know that may not make any sense, but that's what I've got, Tay. I think this Leo feels like it's your move, that you need to move next. It's your move. That's, you know, where you stand. You know where they are with this. They feel like you know how they feel, and they're kind of waiting to hear from you. Okay. But do they want this? Yeah. Yeah, they absolutely do. They want communication. You damn right they do. They want communication. Okay. They really do. The Sun card, the happiest card in the deck, that's what they want. Wow. That's crazy. That's what I got. That's what I got here. All right. Next up is, I believe, Laurie. Yes, Laurie S. Let's go find your question. Here we go, Laurie. Here we go, Laurie S. asks, I would like a general reading, please. If that isn't possible, here are some questions. Here are my questions. Okay. We can do a general reading. Let's see. Should I stay in Maryland or move to my home in Florida? Will I ever have a good relationship? You've paid for one reading. You've paid for one question. So I've had a lot of bad luck. Is there bad energy somebody put on me? Okay. I'm going to answer that for you, Lori, without pulling cards. Nobody has put bad energy. If you were having a lot of bad luck, that is because you need to do some shadow work. Okay. You are bringing that energy to yourself from unhealed wounds. There's a lot of dense energy in our shadow that is unhealed. And when we manifest chaos and bad luck, that is some dense energy trying desperately to get your attention because it is surfacing. Okay. And that is why. Okay. That's why you're manifesting bad luck. The universe is trying to get your attention to get you to heal and do some shadow work. Okay. That's why you're doing that. I have 2 guys in my life that are potential partners. Okay. So what we're going to do is just do a general reading for you and see what you need to know most. Okay. Let's look at that. Oh, hey, Laurie, how you doing? I see you there. All right. I was reading your question, so I wasn't looking at the chat. All right. So, but you kind of got a freebie on that bad luck one. Okay. Absolutely. So let's get a general reading for Laurie, please. General reading for Laurie. General reading for Laurie. What does Laurie need to know most? What does Laurie need to know most? What does Laurie need to know most? You are welcome, Laurie. Thank you. What does Laurie need to know most? What does Laurie need to know most? Give me a general message for Laurie, please. General message for Laurie. General message for Laurie. General message for Laurie. The King of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what I get is this. I do feel like there's been some topsy-turvies here, probably related to finance here. Okay, there may be some things happening that happened, but you weren't aware, you weren't expecting, kind of thing, is kind of the energy that I'm getting here from a financial standpoint or a stability standpoint. I feel like in general, what needs to be your focus right now is getting yourself centered and stable inside. Once you do that, everything around you will calm down and you'll have more direction about what to do. But until you get yourself calm and centered on the inside, everything around you is going to continue to be chaos and that sort of thing. Okay. Yeah. Look at here. You see this? This is a heart card of wounds. All right. Unhealed wounds. The reason you're probably not even aware of them is because they are in your subconscious, which is your shadow self. And yet they have everything to do with what is going on around you. Every experience that we have in this life, good, bad, or indifferent, is a direct mirror of what is in our shadow self, which is the subconscious. And yet we're totally unaware of it. And it dictates, it's the hand that rocks the cradle with every single thing going on. And the ways that it can surface and try to get our attention, we might feel triggered. Okay. We might have a hot temper. We might have, anxiety, PTSD like symptoms. Okay. Trouble sleeping. Um, um, we have trauma responses, like we want to stay busy all the time to avoid dealing with this stuff. Okay. We will have chaos manifest around us. Okay. All of those are just some examples of the way that the shadow will surface. And this chaos that you describe, I'm seeing it here, and I'm seeing the wounds underneath it. The chaos is the symptom. Okay. The chaos is the symptom. All right. Now, we want to go to the problem and not treat the symptoms, right? And the problem is all involved in what is in your shadow. And this is the chaos around you that you describe as your shadow literally screaming to you, trying to get your attention. And it will ramp up and get worse the longer you kind of avoid dealing with that, right? Okay. Yeah. Greeny Joey, that's a good point. Greeny Joey says, often when we keep repeating the same thing over and over, okay, is when we need to heal ourselves and stop looking outside ourselves for the issue or the answer, right? Good point. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. 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 See, and I'm going to tell you, I appreciate you being open and vulnerable, Lori. That's not always easy to do. But when you made that comment, here I am worried about everybody else. That right there is a way to avoid dealing with your own stuff, right? It's a way to, because sometimes people are so busy helping other people. And meanwhile, they're literally bleeding to death spiritually, right? If that makes sense. Okay. And I think that may be what's going on here. And quite honestly, Lori, what I want you to think of, you're in trauma right now. Okay. You're in a 911 situation. All right. And you need to go to the trauma emergency room, which is you kind of working through these things and working on yourself, doing shadow work and ramping up self-care. Okay. We do that in my membership. My member thing is very, very heavily focused on shadow work. There's a crap ton of videos there for my members, and we do weekly live streams where we talk about that. Okay. And it can help because it can be a little bit tricky working through the subconscious, right? And really understanding it. And I've got videos that go back years. Okay. And up to the current stuff that I do weekly. And we do weekly live streams with the members. We do Q&As. We do different topics every week that all have to do with healing and shadow work. And my understanding of that goes deeper and deeper and deeper. And if you want to look, it starts at $10 a month. It is super affordable, and you can sign up. The link is below my description box. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Vanessa. But I'll find the link for you. I can put it here to be a member, but you can also find it here. I'll put the link up. Hang on a second. But we're up to almost 50 members now. But during a live stream, a lot of people have to watch after the fact, right? But there is the link. That's where you go to become a member. Did that work? Did that come through, y'all? I ain't even got my chat open. What the heck is wrong with me? I didn't get my chat open. Let me go look at my chat and see if that came through. Yep, it came through. But that's where you go to click. Hey, and you're welcome for the birthday wishes. All right. So that's what I got, Lori. That's what I got. It works. Okay, good deal. Thank you, Jason Lovebug. Thank you. That's what I got. All right, next up is Virginia. Let's see. All right, I think I'm up to date. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back over here. But the reason that I make that so affordable, of course, Laurie, the reason I make that so affordable for members, there's two reasons. One, it's near and dear to my heart. More than anything in the world, that is my true passion, is to see people heal the unhealed wounds. And the shadow is so misunderstood, and healing is so misunderstood. And the other reason is, because, you know, by a lot of people participating, it helps me to make money. So it's kind of a win-win where it's super affordable for the members. And yet, it's a win for me because I'm making a little money, right? If that makes sense. But we're up to 49 or 50 members now, something like that. So super excited about that. All right, Miss Virginia, you are up. Here we go. Let's go see what Virginia is. What's going on with Miss Virginia? But Lori, you'll know. I don't know if you can still hear me if you clicked on that link. But everybody that you see there, that's their names are in green, those are channel members. Do I have any new romantic partners coming in for me? Let's see, Virginia. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let me get a sip of water. I'm going to take just a breather. Whew, we've been going hard for an hour and a half. Give me just about 2 or 3 minutes, Virginia, if you don't mind. Here we go. Oh, hang on a minute. Somebody else just booked. I got you, Candace. I got you. I'll put you on the list. Here we go. In fact, let me do that while I'm on a breather here. There we go. There we go. All right. So let's go to Virginia and see if Virginia has anybody new headed her way. Whew. Okay. Is anybody new headed towards Virginia? Is there anyone romantically new around Virginia? Is there anyone romantically new around Virginia coming towards her? Let's take a look. Is there anyone around Virginia? Is there anyone around Virginia, please? Is there anyone around Virginia? Is there anyone around Virginia? Let's take a look. Yes. The Lover's card is here. You have two. You got two different people. All right, I got two cards telling me you got two different people, Virginia. You got a decision to make here. I may have some advice on. Okay, yeah. All right, you've got a decision to make here between two people. What my cards are telling me is this: don't rush this decision. All right. Really allow people time to get to know where you can have time to see their true colors, good, bad, or indifferent. I do feel like you have two different people in your energy, though. The Lover's card is often about making a decision between two people. The Two of Swords is often a decision card. The Strength card is saying hold back, making a decision, as is the Two of Swords in the upright. The Two of Swords says make sure you have all the information you need about a person before deciding. All right, so you're getting both an answer and some advice. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more on this. I've got Gemini, Leo energy, air as well. That may or may not be important. It may just be about the cards. Okay, you do have an air sign here. Could be somebody. Oh, wow. You got Virgo energy here too. Okay, there is a spiritual connection here. Two different people. All right, here they are. I feel like somebody here has air in their chart. Somebody here has water, possibly Virgo, Gemini, Leo as well. All right, now, I feel like you've got one of these people that might be a little bit younger than the other. I like them both. Okay. One is going to be more demonstrative. One is going to be less demonstrative emotionally, but more mature. Okay. And more like a very wise, mature energy, but not as demonstrative with their emotions. One here, maybe a little bit younger or a youthful energy, more romantic, but there, and I don't like, I like both of them so far. Okay. But I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more on this. I think there is one of these connections that's going to have, there's somebody here that's spiritual, and it might be that King of Swords. Okay. That might be. I mean, that kind of would make sense to me. Somebody here is at a distance or travels. Okay. All right. I feel like one of these two is immature a little bit. All right. I'm getting that you may meet this person traveling or at a distance. Okay. That's another thing here. All right. I've got distance and travels coming in very, very um, strong on this thing. So, yeah, I think both of these are pretty viable, but one of them is just a lot less mature than the other one. Okay. The Lover's card is about taking the high road, what works best for your highest good, too. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got. So, yeah. All right. We have, hello, Nav. I've got you. You are after Candace. All right. Next up is Dominique. I'm going to update the list real quick. Here we go. There we go. You are welcome. Thank you. All right. Dominique is up next. Let's see here. Dominique says, how do I navigate the difficult road ahead? Sun and Venus in Scorpio, Aries rising, Saggy moon. Thank you. All right, Dominique, I'm going to pull some tips, but I can tell you flat out how you navigate the difficult road ahead. Shadow work and meditation and spirituality. Okay. That's the only way to navigate the difficult road ahead. That's going to make it a lot less difficult and a lot more manageable. All right. Now we're going to pull cards and see if we can get some advice that way. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can find out, Dominique. Let's see what we can find out for you. Is there any advice for Dominique? Is there any advice from the cards for Dominique in navigating the road ahead? Let's take a look. Here we go. Is there any advice for Dominique? Is there advice? Is there advice? Three of Wands in the reverse. Patience. Work on your ability to be still and trust the divine. Trust the process. Okay. Trust the process. If you're going through a tough time, there are lessons there. And if you don't gain those lessons, you'll keep repeating that until you do. All right. All right. I think you're out of balance with yourself. I'll be honest with you. I think you're out of balance. And I think a lot of this is going to come down to shadow work, meditation, okay, spirituality, allowing yourself to be able to balance the divine feminine and divine masculine within you. And the only way to do that is to do shadow work, because you need a balance of both. And those, whenever we are wounded, can get out of balance one way or another. When we are out of balance on the divine feminine side, we can sometimes become a doormat and allow ourselves to be overly vulnerable and taken advantage of. When we are out of balance on the masculine side, we become triggered, defensive, push people away, my way or the highway. They better come correct. That kind of stuff is an example of how people sound when they are out of balance. And that's all from wounds that are unhealed. Okay. I feel like you're out of balance. I don't know which direction. It could be either you're too vulnerable or you're too protective. And either way, that is a trauma response when we get out of balance with ourselves. That's why the Six of Pentacles is here. There is a lot of time that needs to be spent doing a lot of inner work, because right now, I think the road is difficult. The Three of Wands in reverse tells me that you're manifesting exactly what you don't want, okay? And that's why it's so difficult, okay? And yet, the very key to this is to work through your issues and get yourself in balance by doing a crap ton of shadow work, okay? If that makes sense, all right? And that's what I feel like a lot of the issue is here, okay? And that's what's making the road ahead so difficult. You're doing something that some people refer to as reverse manifesting. I don't think there is truly such a term. We are always manifesting. And whatever we are manifesting around us is a direct mirror of what's inside of us, okay? And so there is no such thing as reverse manifesting. It's just, they call it that because we're manifesting what we don't want, okay? But yet it's because of what is inside of us, right? Does that make sense? So that's what I feel like a lot of the issue is here, Dominique. That's what I feel like. All right. All right. Wow. And I'm going to tell you right now, that charge that you're talking about is a big trauma on you and everyone involved, okay? It is a trauma for your dad to be facing such a charge, okay? That is a trauma that you are going to have to heal from, all right? Whether you know it or not, all right? There's a trauma there that you have to heal from too, because this is going to affect you. So I hit the nail on the head when I said trauma, because that is a trauma to have that kind of a charge, right? So really, whether you realize it or not, you confirmed everything I just said. You absolutely confirmed it. Okay. All right. Trauma is what makes for difficult roads, right? So you're welcome. All right. So next up is Kel. You're finally up, Kel. Can you believe it? Let's see here. Here we go, Kel. Kel says, "Hey, Auntie Karen, I would like a reading regarding this guy. I've been dating 3 months. Good friends, but I sense a very strong connection between the both of us. Really have a lot in common. Would like to know his current feelings towards me. Future outcome. Let's see what we can get. He's a Libra. You're a Gem. There's that Gemini Libra thing going on, right? Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's look at feelings and intentions of this Libra towards Kel. Oh, here we go. Hey, Perfect Dark, how you doing? All right, Kel. Let's get the feelings and intentions of this Libra towards you. The feelings and intentions of this Libra toward Kel. Let's take a look. The feelings and intentions of this Libra towards Kel, the Gemini. Feelings and intentions. Thank you, Michaela. Feelings and intentions of this Libra towards Kel. Here we go. Oh. Feelings and intentions of this Libra towards Kel. Here we go. Feelings and intentions, please. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's up with this Libra. King of Cups. He falling for you. Two of Wands in reverse, though. 10 of Pentacles. Why? What's going on here? He's got emotion for you. He's invested. All right. 10 of Pentacles here. Why is he standing here at the crossroads? What's going on here? Two of Wands. Why are you in reverse? Why are you in reverse here? Why are you in reverse? He's falling pretty deeply. Okay, he is falling. He's scared. It scares him. Okay, he's scared. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's scared. All right, here's what I've got, Kel. He does want this. He's very into you. All right. He's got fears. He's got big fears of disaster. That's why he's a little bit, he may even be a little bit, he may be acting distant or standoffish. Okay. Possibly. My cards aren't telling me that. This is me speculating, because what I do have is fear. Okay. And he's had some pain in his past. He's had his heart busted up pretty badly. However, I see a strong determination, and I feel like he's going to forge past it. I don't think he's going to play around. He may stand here for a little bit and look at this thing, okay? But at the end, I think he knows what he wants, and I think he's going to go for it. All right. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. You're a Libra too. I feel like he's going to move. I think he's going to forge past it and just say, the hell with it. I'm going for it. I don't care. The energy I'm getting from this guy is that he's scared and doing it anyway. I think back to that meme that says sometimes you just got to do it scared. It's kind of like he's going to take that approach is my prediction on this thing, Kel. Okay. King of Pentacles here, Empress. Finds you very attractive. In fact, that's Libra energy, Taurus Libra. Okay. King of Pentacles here. All right. He's pretty solid on this thing. He's nervous, but he's solid. I don't think he's going anywhere. He's moving slow. Okay. And so that makes sense to you then. That's what I got. That's my prediction is he's just going to go for. He's very sexually attracted to you. You probably knew that part. That's what I got. All right. Next up is Mimi. Let me update my list. Oh, I got another one too. All right. After, wait a minute. I've got quite a few. After Nev, we have Laurie again. And then we have Ariana. I need to update my list. And then we have Ingrid. Hey, Ingrid, how you doing? All right. He's very standoffish. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That makes sense. All right. So now, let me update my list real quick. All right. Next up is Mimi. Okay. And then I need to update, after Nev, we have Laurie. We have Ariana. And we have Ingrid. If I can spell. Oh, hey, Mimi. I like that. That's so sweet. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's go find Mimi's question. I think I'm getting low on mini reads. How am I doing on it? Can I go look real quick? Give me just a minute. Let's see how many we've got left. Oh no, we got a few left. Okay, good. All right. So let me go over here now to my questions and find Mimi's question here. Mimi says, just call me Mimi. Okay. And as she said, Libra, October 6th. He's a Leo. We are at no contact, but we ran into each other at a club and we are cool now. What's going to happen? All right, let's see what's up, Mimi. Let's see what's going to happen between you and this Leo. Let's take a look. What's going to happen between Mimi and this Leo? Give me the story on this Leo Libra thing. All right. Sweet dreams, Britt girl. Thank you so much. As always, appreciate your love. Big hugs. All right, here we go. What's going to happen between this Libra-Leo combination? What's going to happen between the Libra-Leo combination that Mimi has asked about? What does it look like going forward? What does it look like going forward? What does it look like going forward? We will do that, Brig Girl. What does this look like going forward for Mimi? What does this look like going forward? What does this look like going forward? I got you, Stacy. All right, here we go. Why do I get that this person feels like they owe you an apology? There's something that makes this person feel like that they owe you an apology. I'm picking up a lot of regret. from this person towards you. Why do I get that, Mimi? Oh, wow. You guys haven't spoken since then. I think something gives this person anxiety about this. 4 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, but they have regret here. Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know that they're going to reach out. It's like they've done something that they regret. No, I don't see them doing anything. Okay? I don't see them doing anything. You know what? This is crazy. This person wants to be with you, Mimi. They actually want something to happen here, but they're not doing anything. It's like there's something that gives this person anxiety about this thing. Or, you know, I almost feel like this person has a fear, or either that, or they feel like they've done something wrong towards you. Okay? And I feel as though I don't see them doing anything, but they darn sure want this. That's what's crazy, Mimi. That's what's so insane about this thing. I don't see the Leo actually doing anything here, but they want this. What's the issue? What's the problem here? What's the problem? What's the real issue? What's holding this person back? I'm going to tell you, Mimi, whether you know it or not, this person may be involved with somebody. They may not be able to. All right? They are. This person did not tell you. They're involved with somebody. This person is involved with somebody else. I believe that. And I don't think they told you that. The truth of the matter is, I think this person would like to be with you, but on the other hand, they feel like they can't walk away from this other thing for whatever reason. Okay? This person feels caught between a rock and a hard place. And I don't think this person even told you. And I feel like this person feels really bad about it. All right? Because I think the fact of the matter is I think that they would like to be with you. But for whatever reason, they're choosing not to. They're choosing to stick with who they're with. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I think he feels badly that he can't be with you. He almost feels guilty. Okay. That's what I've got. But I don't see him doing anything at all. I don't see anything changing. You know, unfortunately. So, Stacy, it'll be I won't have, by the time I get to your name, Love Bug, that comment will be so gone. Okay. And I'm not going to scroll back to find it. And I'm not trying to be mean, but like, there's no way I can remember that. I got about 10 or 12 readings ahead of you right now. Okay. And that's where we are. Next up is Vanessa S. And I'm not trying to cut you short, but it's just there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to remember that. So just stick around and we'll see. And that's one reason why I put on my website that it can't be changed. Okay. Because it just keeps it helps me to stay organized. Okay. Because to be honest, I'll do good to even remember that you wanted to add anything to what you put there by the time I get there. Right. All right. So here we go. Let's go to Vanessa S. Here we go. Vanessa S. How is Chris currently viewing me? How is Bailey currently viewing me? Okay. We have one person, as I said in the description, Vanessa S. One person per question. You paid for one question, you get one person. I get to pick, and we're going to do Chris. How is currently viewing, how does Chris currently view Vanessa S? All right. How is Chris currently viewing Vanessa S? 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 What are his thoughts, feelings, intentions, views of Vanessa S? From Chris. Chris with a K. Here we go. Let's take a look. King of Pentacles here in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if this is somebody you've known for a long time or you've got history with. Empress in the reverse. He doesn't see this. He doesn't see it at all. In fact, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to frame the Six of Cups two different ways. If this is somebody that you've got history with, he's got beef with you. He feels like you've done something you've done, either you or someone before you has done something that has left him bitter or with a bad taste in his mouth about love altogether. Okay. He's not feeling it though. Empress in reverse and King of Pentacles in reverse. He's not ready to lay down roots here. Okay. He may be bitter about you if you have history. If not, it's somebody in his own past. And he doesn't want any more disasters. That's the Empress in reverse. He does not see any potential here. And I don't know if it's you particularly or if it's love in general, this Chris. Okay. But this Chris is not, I would not even touch this with a 10-foot pole if I were you with Chris. Okay. I just don't see it. I don't see any growth potential here at all. At all. Okay. Yeah. The thing about it is, all right, he feels attracted to you. He finds you attractive, but he ain't doing shit. That's the outcome right there. He actually, okay, it's not you. All right. I clarified this. Here's what you need to know. Vanessa, it's somebody before you probably. He's bitter about love in general. He looks at you as a good catch. He finds you attractive, but is he going for it? No, he's bitter about love. He's got issues about love altogether. All right. He ain't lifting a finger towards this thing. That's what I've got. Not to really make any relationship happen for sure. Right. That's what I got, Vanessa. Let's go to Amalda. Yeah, here we go. Let's go to Amalda. Amalda says, how does this Leo feel about me? We worked together, recently got physical. He was full of passion. Today, he seemed really distant. I'm a Taurus. I don't know if I should approach him and ask what's wrong or if he's changing his mind. All right, let's see what's going on with this Leo. Let's see what's going on with this Leo, Amalda. Let's see what we've got here. All right, what's going on with this Leo towards Amalda, the Taurus? What's going on with this Leo towards Amalda? Let me go back and read that again. What's going on with this Leo towards Amalda, the Taurus? What's going on with this Leo towards Amalda, the Taurus? What's going on with this Leo towards Amalda, the Taurus? What's going on with this Leo towards Amalda, the Taurus? Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Sun card. That's odd. I think this Leo is more about himself than somebody else. That's why the Ace of Cups is here. Sometimes that's self-love, and we even have the Leo card. The Four of Cups speaks to really not being interested in a relationship. All right. I feel like at one time this person may have been, but why is all this mess here? This looks like a hot mess, to be honest with you, Amalda. This Leo looks to be a hot mess. I'm not even going to exaggerate to you. All right. Oh. So here's the thing. Yeah, and I did get selfish again very strongly here. But the other thing is this. All right. And I hate to break this to you, Amalda. This Leo is in love with someone else. And they may actually be in a relationship that you may not even be aware of. If not, they are in love with someone. They are already in love with another person. All right. There's a third party here. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. We've got the Devil in the upright. This card, this person, this was all about self-gratification for this Leo. And I hate to tell you, but I think this person told you whatever it took to get what they wanted. And now that's why they're acting distant because they got it and they're good. They're in love with somebody else. And I think that's why they're acting distant. Okay. A lot of times when people do that, especially after having sexual relations, okay, or getting physical, and then they act distant, that's why. That's why. That's kind of a classic move. I hate to say it, but it's a classic low vibey snake move. Okay. I've seen it a lot in my own life. Okay. Back whenever I would give it up too soon. Okay. It happened to me a lot. And, you know, I'm not the moral police, but sometimes, getting physical too soon, in my opinion, okay, it can get things out of balance that would otherwise been going well. And number 2, it lends itself to being taken advantage of in that way, okay? Women tend to be much more in their emotions during physical activity, okay? And men, it's more about just the physical aspect and nothing more. Men have more of an ability to turn those emotions off and just go through it just for physical gratification, and that's what this card is, okay? Just getting my rocks off, to be honest. That's all this Leo really wanted. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I know that's hard to hear, Amalda, but that's what I've got. And the reason that this Leo is acting distant is he wants to make it damn clear that he doesn't want anything with you. He doesn't want to give you any he in fact, he feels, men a lot of times when they do that, they'll act distant, okay? And it's a real low vibey move because they're like, "Oh my god, she's going to be stuck to me now because I had sex with her. And so now I just got to do whatever I can to stay away from her." That's why they do that. All right? It's a real low vibey, low snaky move. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's what happens. And I'm not the moral police. I have, if people want to get their rocks off and both understand that that's all it is, there's not a thing in the world wrong with two people doing that. Okay. Friends with benefits, all that sort of thing. But what I hate is a liar. Okay. When somebody tells you they want one thing and all they want is just to get their rocks off. Okay. And that's all this was. And he lied to you to get what he wanted. Okay. That's what my cards are telling me. And I'll be honest with you, I have seen that more times than I care to admit. Back in the day when I had no self-esteem and I gave it up too fast, okay? And I believed people when they lied to me. Now, I have been in situations where it was both two consenting adults. We both understood it was sex and only sex, and that was all it was for. That's fine. Nobody was telling anybody a lie. Nobody walked in lying and saying, "I'm really into you. I might want to have. I feel like I could fall in love with you." No, no, that's just somebody using you, and that's what happened here. That's what happened. All right. It's all this was, unfortunately. And I'm sorry it happened to you. It's a hard lesson, but it happens to a lot of women. You are not alone. I promise you that. I guarantee you, any woman that's 30 years old or older has had that happen probably multiple times, right? Before they finally learned, right? And even when a relationship is slated to go well and you start out with good intentions, if you become sexually active too fast, it's my opinion, people can disagree with me, but it is my opinion that, and I have seen this happen, where both people come into it with good intentions and then you start having sex and the next thing you know, that's all it is. It's just a sex connection. Right. Where if you let things unfold organically and let the growth of the emotions match the growth of the sex, then you keep it in balance. Right. All right. That's what I got. That's what I got. All right. Let's go to Yaz. Let's go to Yaz. All right, Yaz. Okay. Hey again, Auntie. It's Yazzie again. Thank you for not reading the whole thing out loud. I'm a bit shy. That's okay. Really like this in the history. Okay. What I want to do is because, okay, we've asked a number of different questions here once again. Okay, yes. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to ask if this person might change their mind and become interested in you in the future, this P guy. Okay. let's do that. And I think that will be the most beneficial thing we can do. Okay. Let's take a look and see if this person might change their mind in the future. Let's see if this P person might change their mind in the future. All right. Let's see if this person might change their mind. Let me just say this. With what you said about not having any history there, it will not be a new person. It's not because of a new person. He doesn't want anyone, okay, is what I got. It is a past person that has made him bitter about love in general, is what my cards are telling me. Okay. All right. So let's see if he might change his mind towards you in the future. Let's see if he might change his mind towards Jazz in the future. Let's see if he might change his mind towards you in the future. Let's take a look at if he might change his mind towards you in the future. Let's take a look. Oh, one shuffle. Okay. Might he change his mind in the future? Let's take a look. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups. Nope. Nope, he will not. He still finds you attractive. He may flirt with you. Page of Wands is a flirt. Okay. Queen of Wands, she's a hottie. I'd hit it and then I'd quit it. Eight of Cups, card of walking away. No. At best, all he's going to do is hit it and quit it. But he's definitely finds you attractive. Okay. But he doesn't want it. All right. He didn't want it. So no, not really. Pretty much the same as what we got. All right. That's what I got. Let's go to Nikita. Let's go to Nikita. All right, here we go. Nikita says, hi, Auntie Karen. I am a Libra sun, Sagittarius rising, and an Aries moon. Can you give me a general reading on what to expect this year? I can do like a quick. I can't tell you everything because this is just a mini reading, but we can get a general message of things to be aware of. Nikita, let's take a look here. By the way, somebody else just booked. Oh, after Stacy is Maria and Tania. Let me update the list real quick, and then I will read for you, Nikita. Okay, give me just 1 second. All right, let me put this up on the board. Here we go. You're welcome, yes, and I'm sorry. There we go. All right. All right, so Nikita asks for a general message for the upcoming year. All right, let's take a look. Give me just a minute. I'm going to breathe for about 2 or 3 minutes, Nikita, just to kind of recoup my energy for a little bit, and then we'll pick up and I'll read for you. Here we go. I've been going hard, right? What does Nikita need to be aware of? Oh, good. Okay, Stacy, good deal. All right, here we go. What does Nikita need to be aware of going into this year? For this year, can we find out about the year ahead? Just a general broad brush of the year ahead. Thank you, Jason. Just a general broad brush of the year ahead. General broad brush of the year ahead. Here we go. Thank you, Michaela. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, the year ahead. What do we have? So I think your focus is going to be on making better stability. Okay, wow. Okay, several things have come up here, Nikita. You're going to work on becoming more stable, probably making better financial decisions. Okay. and get yourself to a place of where you can actually manifest money and stability. Okay. I think you're going to overcome some of that. All right. Some stability issues, perhaps. And the high priestess is here. What that tells me is you're going to be, the universe strongly suggests that you focus a lot on your own spirituality. Okay. Taking that deep dive inside, maybe doing some healing and shadow work, meditation, that sort of thing, ramping up all things spiritual. All right. You may even do some studies. You may really, I'm just feeling like this is more advice, I think, than anything else on things you need to focus on. I think with that Two of Wands and the High Priestess, the other thing that I'm getting is the Two of Wands is about making decisions based on intuition. All right. It's making an intuitively led decision. And I think by ramping up your meditation and your shadow work, okay, you are going to become more intuitive at making decisions, okay? And I think you'll be able to learn to trust your intuition and know its voice by doing this spiritual work, okay? Um so I really do feel like that is going to be primary focus here, is getting yourself stable. A big part of getting yourself stable is going to be that focus on spirituality with the high priestess here. I do see a lot of happiness that's coming as a result of what the decisions that you're going to make. Okay. I see a lot of happiness here. Going inside, fixing that, and then everything on the outside coming into view in a lot better circumstances overall. That's a card, that's the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card. Okay. And I see you becoming a lot more independent. I see you becoming more fearless. I see you, as a result of this, I see you getting to a place where you're blazing your own trail, worrying less and less about what other people's opinions are of you, and knowing that you need to follow your intuition. Those are things that I'm getting here. I also feel like in general, you're just leveling up. Okay. This is a level up card, the Queen of Wands, many times. Okay. And it's a card of becoming more attractive. Let me tell you, beauty secret number 101. Help me out, everybody. When you fix the inside, you'll start looking prettier. Okay. A while back, I posted a before and after picture of me back in 2017 and me now. I look, I'm now what, 7 years older? I look 10 years older back in 2017 than I do right now. And, you may be working on some aesthetics. Okay. You may be working on your looks, but you're going to see a lot of improvement as your looks from doing internal work. Okay. And that's what that's about. So those are the things I think are going to be your primary focus. All right. I think your money is going to improve as a result of you doing a lot of inner work. Right. Yeah. That glow up, like Michaela says, the glow up comes from the inside all day long. It beats the hell out of going and spending thousands of dollars on injections and all that shit and wrinkle creams that have a 5% success rate, right? So that's what I got. Oh, I got you. Hey, there she is. But that's what I've got as your primary focus for the year. All right. I think you're going to see increase in every area from doing this work. All right. I really do. That's pretty crazy. Let me go back and look at your placements again. Libra Sun, Sagittarius Rising, Aries Moon. See, oh wow, okay. So you probably, with that Sagittarius Aries thing, you may have a little bit of impulsivity, okay. And I feel like that's going to calm down. I think you're going to find that when you do that internal work, you're going to find some stability. And as a Gemini, okay, all right, Gemini Sun and Rising, very very impulsive most of my life. And that caused a lot of issues. Okay. It was kind of like I made dumbass decisions and then paid for them later. But as I've become more mature spiritually, I've also become better at making more sane decisions. If I'm not saying you're making insane decisions, but I'm saying when you find that stability, then you find a lot more success and happiness and inner peace. Okay. If that makes sense. Right. Okay. All right. Good deal. Next up is Panise. Let's go see what's up with Panise. Let's see what we got here. Here we go, Panise. Okay, so we want to know if Sis wants a relationship. What should I do when it comes to love and what's next? Okay, so let's we've got two different questions, but actually I may can handle both of those with this one. We may actually get two for the price of one on this, depending on what comes out. Let's look at Sis and what his intentions. Oh, wow. Okay. So you say I've been impulsive in the past. Yeah. And, it's okay. Right. We learn. You're a Cancer and Sis is a Sagittarius. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Let's look at Sis's intentions towards Panise, please. What is Sessa's thoughts, feelings, and intentions, please, towards Panise? Let's take a look. Here we go. Oh, there's two left. Okay, Jason. Wow. Let's look at Sess, the Sagittarian's feelings and intentions towards Panise, the Cancer. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's a cool combo, though. That's a cool combo. I did not know you were a Cancer moon. Hang on a minute. What is Sessa's intentions here? Let's see here. His wish is to be with you. He wants a relationship here. That's his wish. I feel like he may be acting a little bit withdrawn, though. Why is he acting withdrawn? He wants a relationship with you with the Nine of Cups. That's his wish. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. I'm going to see what's going on with this Hermit card. Let's see here. Queen of Cups. He's got emotion for you. Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. I think he's afraid. He's got fears, okay? But he does want a relationship, and he's got emotion. Queen of Cups all day long. In fact, the Queen of Cups is the Cancer energy in the Minor Arcana. FYI. All right? I feel like he's got some fears, but I think he's going to come towards you. Okay? He does. He does have some, yeah, look. He'll come towards you. Okay? He might be a little bit slow, but yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that. As far as what you should do next, the answer will always be shadow work. All right? If that makes sense. Right? The answer will always be shadow work for now and forevermore. What you should do next. It would always be shadow work, meditation, spirituality, self-care. Michaela, why did I not remember that you are a Cancer moon and rising? So we know that your sun is likely in the 12th house then, Michaela. Where's your moon? Is it in your first house, or are you like me and it's over in your 12th house? I'm a Gemini sun and rising, but even though I'm a Gemini sun and rising, my sun is still in the 12th house because I've got that overlap. Okay. Oh, wow, Panise. I gotcha. Hey, Vanessa. You booked a second question? Okay. Let me see here. There you are. Oh, Anastasia booked too. I think we're now out. Anastasia and then Vanessa. Hey, Joy, what's up? No one is putting bad luck on you. It is your shadow, and how you can remove it is to do shadow work, Panise. See, nobody wants to do the hard work. They want to blame somebody outside of themselves for their bad luck. Your bad luck is because you need to heal, right? Hey, Elena. It's not outside of you, it's inside of you. It's what you're attracting to you from your unhealed wounds. And that's why you're asking me if anybody's putting bad luck on you. Okay. All right. There you go. Right. All right. Let's update the list real quick. Alexandria is up next, and we are going to update the list here. I think we're out of readings, but I may be wrong. Let's see. I'll probably check in a minute. Let's see here. Your moon is in the 12th. Oh my God. I know you've researched the hell out of that, Michaela. Are you a 12th house? Uh-oh, I did the wrong thing. You have to heal. Takes a lot of work. You heal, you'll have what you fully want. Yes, Joy King. That's it in a nutshell. It's so easily said and so hard to do, right? Um, you don't have a 12th house stellium, do you? Yeah, so you know. By the way, fun fact, Michaela, and I don't think she'll mind me telling you this. Rising Phoenix, you saw in her earlier, she left, she's gone to bed. She's moon in the 12th. That's a tough, in my humble opinion, I think of all the planets that you could have in the 12th house, the moon would be the hardest. I have 4 planets in the 12th house. The moon is not there. My moon is in the 8th, but I have the sun, Sun, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter. Sun, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Did I miss Sun, Mars, Mercury? That's 4. God, Gemini brain. Me too, Joy King. Me too. Yeah, but it's so worth it, isn't it, Joy? It's so worth it. All right, so let's go to Alexandria. Let me see something here real quick. Why is this not doing? Okay, here we go. Yep, we have booked all the mini readings, y'all. I'm not going to add any right now. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it be. But let's go to Alexandria. Will I experience love this year? Alexandria is a Leo female. Here we go, Alexandria. All right, here we go. Sweet dreams, Joy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that. All right, here we go. Well, what does love look like this year for Alexandria? What does love look like this year for Alexandria? What does love look like for Alexandria this year? What does romance look like for Alexandria this year? What does romance and love look like for Alexandria this year? What does love look like for Alexandria this year? What does love look like for Alexandria this year? Here we go. You're going to have something here. Looks like a good opportunity here. All right. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I got here. Somebody here might be at a distance, or you may meet this person traveling, or maybe they like to travel. I feel, God, you may have a serious relationship, Alexandria. Okay. You may have somebody coming in that look, the fool on the bottom of the deck. Gosh, Alexandria, I feel like you do have a romance connection this year, and it looks like it could be pretty serious. And you may even feel like you might marry this person, right? Okay, so yeah, that's what I feel like. You can do a chart, Lori, but you won't know your houses, so you will get very, very limited information without your birth time. Now, if you're in the United States, most states you can write to your state government to get that information, Lori. All right. Only your moon in the 12th. Squares your Venus and your Jupiter. Wow. Trine your Saturn. Okay. Okay, fair. My everything in my 12th house stellium, 3 of those 4 planets are conjunct. And those planets in that conjunction, Saturn over in my 10th squares them. You want to talk about being in the fucking basement below the basement? When Saturn squares a 12th house stellium, baby. Right? Yeah. Talk about being in the basement of all basements, right? It's like, no, my stuff is not in the basement. It just is all the way down to hell. I have to go fuck the devil to get the stuff out of the basement, right? It's like, I know, right? Isn't that insane? It's like, man, talk about, because you know how Saturn is. It pushes you down. It's restriction. It's isolation. And the 12th house is isolation, chains, hidden. It's like, man, right? Woo! All right, let's look at Candace. Let's go read for Candace. Let's see what we got here. Can I trust this person who lives far away? Okay, let's see what we can find out. Candace is from New York too. Your moon is also in the 12th, and your Venus squares. Wow, that's crazy. Hello, Desiree. How are you? Candace, guess what I was wearing today when I ran errands? Because I saw where you're from. My I Love New York shirt. And I do, by the way. This Alabama girl left a little piece. I left a little piece of my heart in New York. Woo! I loved it there. All right, here we go. Did not want to leave. Did not want to leave the Big Apple. Did not want to leave the Big Apple. Let's look at the trustworthiness of this person. Can we speak to the trustworthiness of this person that Candace has asked about who lives far away? Let's look at the trustworthiness of this person towards Candace, please. Let's look at the trustworthiness of this person towards Candace. Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go. The trustworthiness of this person towards Candace that is at a distance, please. Give me the energies of this person. Energies of this person. Page of Cups. Queen of Wands. I think this is solid. Candace, I think this is solid. I don't know what this person is to you, but I'm picking up straight up. All right. If I were looking, this card, if it were in the reverse, would be a liar card. It's in the upright. Okay. Queen of Wands in the upright is a pretty stellar person. Okay. I mean, in fact, it's one of my favorite cards in the Minor Arcana, to be honest with you, when it comes out in the upright. Knight of Pentacles, pretty stable, pretty solid. Kind of a little bit slow mover, but, maybe good with money. All right. This one here, that's an attractive person, but straight up. We're dating, but I think I'm sabotaging it. I think this person is pretty straight up. Sometimes our own fears can sabotage things if we have trust issues, right? That can be. I don't know. I mean, I may be speaking out of school. Let's get a little bit more. A little bit more. I've got this person's pretty straight up. Okay, so what I feel like is this. I think this comes down to maybe something that you're I'm going to be honest with you. I think when we've got unhealed wounds, that can cause us to have suspicions, fears, that sort of thing, trust issues. Okay, yes, we can have trust issues. Okay, and I think, give me a minute. I think you have had people to treat you some kind of way in the past. You may have even been cheated on in the past. Okay, I've got that. One of two things that I've got that's a wound here. Either you've been cheated on or somebody dumped you and went immediately with another person. One of those two things, okay, has happened to you. And I think that has caused you to have trust issues because it's still not healed yet, okay? I think maybe people took you for granted, walked away from you, and I think you fear that happening again, okay? And it makes it hard for you to trust people, and that's fair. But at the same time, you don't want to hold that against somebody else. And how do you keep from doing that? Who wants to tell her? Who wants to tell her how you keep from holding your past things that have happened to you against a new person? Who wants to tell her? It's 2 words. Everybody knows it. Come on, help me out. Michaela, Jason, Anastasia, I know y'all know. Come on, somebody tell her. There it is. There it is right there. Lori knows. Shadow work. That's how you do it, Candace. That's how you fix this. I like this person. I think they're pretty jam up. But do the shadow work for you, not for them. because you're the one that'll benefit more than anybody. Trust and believe. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. All right. Let's go to Nev. By the way, Nev, I saw where you said not to read something out loud, so I will not do that when I go to your question. I remember you saying that. Here we go. Okay. All right. What does the outlook in this situation look like for Nev? What is the outlook in this current, or should I say, new climate? What does the outlook look like for Nev in this new climate, this new environment? Let's take a look. Here we go. What does this look like going forward? What does this look like? What does this look like? Okay. I'm going to have to clarify something. You're going to be okay, but you may have something. Hold on a minute. Hang on. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? There's a good outcome, but it starts out with the Five of Pentacles. Now, that may be fear because we've got the Seven of Pentacles and Three of Wands here. It may be difficult in the beginning, all right? You may have some difficulty in the beginning. There may be a big adjustment process here, all right? All right, yeah, that's what it is. It's fear. All right, listen to me, Nev. I feel like you're going to be okay. I think you've got to, what the company is, what they're looking for here is consistency and loyalty and dependability, okay? I think patience is going to be, I think you're going to have to be patient, but I do think in the end it's going to pay off. I think it's going to be super stable. It looks good. I think your biggest issue right now is fear of the unknown, and that's causing you to maybe feel like you might lose out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I feel like, but I think if you will just trust the process, trust the divine, know this, Nev, no matter what happens, you've got you. The divine's got you. You're going to land on your feet. But I don't feel like anything major is going to happen. But I think you're in this mindset where you fear the worst, right? Does that make sense? That's why that Five of Pentacles is here. All right. But that's what I feel. All right. Anastasia, you're so crazy. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be fine. All right. Now, if you stay in that mindset, you'll manifest the worst. Things look good, but you can mentally sabotage that with that fear, okay? And that worry and that stress, okay? Does that make sense? All right. So, to a degree, you do have a large impact on that thing. Next up is Laurie. In fact, let's update the list here. Here we go. There we go. There we go. You guys are a mess. All right, let's go to Laurie real quick. Laurie says, let's see, should I stay in Maryland or move to my home in Florida? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two different spreads on this, Laurie. I'm going to look at the energies of Maryland, and then I'm going to look at the energies of Florida. Okay. What are the energies of Maryland? What are the energies of staying in Maryland? What are the energies of staying in Maryland? for Lori. What are the energies of staying in Maryland? What are the energies of staying in Maryland? What are the energies of staying in Maryland? Let's take a look. What are the energies of staying in Maryland? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, right, Michaela. That's the only way I know to do it, right? So the Ace of Wands is here, but the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Sun card is here. I don't think you're excited about it, but it looks like it would be a I think things could go very, 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 very well for you in Maryland. But for some reason, I think you lack passion about it. I don't think you're exactly excited about being in Maryland. I think you would even manifest romance there. All right. Things could really take off for you in Maryland. Things look damn good. Okay. We got the Knight of Cups. We got the Chariot. We got the King of Swords. You may see some career success there as well and some romance. Okay. I'm picking up a lot of good cards, but the Knight of Wands in reverse tells me that you're not really into it. All right. Let's look at the energies of Florida. Let's look at the energies of Florida. What are the energies of Florida, of being in Florida? Let's look at the energies of Florida. Let's take a look here. What are the energies of being in Florida? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What are the energies of being in Florida? The energies of Florida for Lori. Here we go. Nine of Swords. I think you would be lonely. Also, the Devil card is here. Five of Swords in reverse. I think it wouldn't be all it's cracked up to be. I don't think you'd be happy there. Okay, at all. Okay, I think it would. I think it would be expensive too. All right. I think it would be expensive with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It might cost you a lot of money. I think you're going to feel isolated. Look at here. I said this. You're going to feel lonely. Okay. I think you're going to have trouble. And I think you may have some regrets. All right. Look at here. It's an impulsive decision. Okay. And I think your intuition is trying to tell you otherwise about it. And I think to do so would maybe be ignoring that intuition. Right. That's what I got, Lori. That's what I got. All right, let's go to Ariana. Hey, Auntie Karen. Love watching your reads. Thank you so much, Ariana. Sagittarius Sun, Capricorn Rising, Libra Moon with a 12th house stellium in Capricorn. Woo! That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, you've got Sun in the 12th. You might have your Moon in the 12th too. Damn. But you're like me. Your Sun is in the 12th house. Wow. Okay. Not sure his sign, but he's a shy fellow who's been hot and cold. Distant when we message online, but very flirty when we see each other in person. I'd love to know if the universe can share anything about what he's trying to do in this situation or what he wants and thinks. Okay, let's see what we can find out about this guy for you, Ariana. Brooklyn. Oh, you New Yorkers. I must attract New Yorkers. Saturn, Mercury, Uranus, and Neptune in the 12th. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I know, right? I think I attract New Yorkers and 12th house people. And I'm happy about it. All of it. All right, let's look at this guy. Let's look at this guy for Ariana. Where is this guy? What are his intentions? What are his thoughts? Let's see what we can find out. What are his intentions and thoughts? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What are his thoughts and intentions? Here we go. Give me the energies of this guy, please, towards Ariana. Knight of Swords here in the reverse, Moon in reverse, Tower in reverse. Okay, this is the thing. The reason he acts so distant, he's got fears. Okay. He's got fears. I think he will open up to you, but I don't think he's got any intention of doing anything with you other than flirting. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse, Moon in reverse, Tower in reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Swords here, but the Eight of Swords in reverse. I don't think he gives it a second thought. Now, I'm going to tell you this, with that Three of Cups in reverse, he may be seeing someone. Okay. He may not be in, he may be at least interested in someone or talking to someone else. Okay. That may be another thing. Let me just see here. I don't have any intention of a relationship or even asking you out, doing anything. Okay. All right. Eight of Wands is here. Judgment. He's hung up on a past person. That's who that third party is. Six of Cups in reverse. There you go. He ain't moved on from the past. He's hung up on the past. All right. He feels attracted to you, but that third party energy that I picked up, he's not over an ex. All right. He's still got it for an ex. All right. That's who he's got on his, yeah, look, unfinished business. Right there. There it is right there. That's who's got his attention. Okay. Seven of Swords. You can't trust this Mojonka. He's a sneak. I don't like him. That's what I got, Ariana. That's what I got, sweetie. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, that's a little bit playerish in and of itself. That's somebody who lies to get what they want. It's somebody who can be a smooth-tongued talker. Okay, and let me tell you, Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of like a used car salesman that'll tell you anything to get you to buy a piece of shit car just to get your money so you'll get it off the lot. I ain't even kidding you. That is a true snake right there sometimes, okay? It's a smooth-tongued talker that the truth ain't in them. And that's what I pulled on that person. And then I pulled the Seven of Swords, all kind of third-party energy. No. Heck no. All right. Next up is Ingrid. Here we go, Ingrid. Here we go, Ingrid. I have a speed dating event, ages 40 to 60, Thursday, February 8th. Okay. I have too many women and not enough men. I'm having difficulty finding men. And it's about 2 weeks away. Yes. Well, I'll be able to find at least 12 men to make it to my event. Any advice with this new passion of mine doing these types of events? Will my event be successful? Okay. Let's see what we can find out, Ingrid. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out for you. What does it look like as far as this thing being successful on the 8th? Give me the energies around this thing on the 8th. Give me the energies. Oh, yeah. No, I've done them all. I've sold them all. Yeah, I am out. And I just don't feel like I should book anymore. Okay. I'm winding down with these, and I think that's going to be it. If I could do another one energetically, I would, Alexandria, but I just don't. I feel like this is gonna tap my energy out to finish these out, you know. So yeah, I ran out a little while ago. All right, let's look at the energies around this thing for Ingrid, this thing that's on February 8th. Let's look at the energies around this thing. Let's look at the energies around this thing on the 8th of February. Give me the energies around this thing. Give me the energies around this thing. Give me the energies around this thing. Give me the energies around this thing on February 8th. So I have the Nine of Wands, the Hermit, King of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles. You know, the thing about it is, I don't know that you're going to get exactly what you want out of this. But I feel like even without having those folks there, people could have fun. I don't know what, you know, I guess I don't know enough about the objective of these things. If it has to be an even number, I guess. It's not really a party. It's a speed dating thing. So that's fair. You know, I don't know that you're going to have it. I'll be honest with you. I don't know that you're going to have it. You know what you might have to do, Ingrid, is you might have to limit the number of women to equal the number of men that you have. And what you're going to have to do is look at the first ones that booked and look at the number that you have and look at the last 12 that booked and put them on a wait list for the next one. That's almost what I think I would do if you still want to do it. But I don't know that you're going to have it. I don't feel like you're going to have it. I don't feel like you're going to have what you need there. And I just got to be honest with you on that. All right. And I hate it. You did limit it. Yeah, but see, you're still short. What you probably are going to have to do is say, look, I have to limit it even more or just, or not do it. If it has to be the same number, you're going to either have to reduce the number of women or cancel it, right? If it has to be the same amount, right? So what you'll have to do, say that 30 women booked and you only have 18 men, you're going to have to look at the last 12 that booked and put them on a wait list and tell them they can't be there because you don't have enough, or cancel it altogether, right? Because I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. And I'm just being honest. All right, let's go and update this. I saw, I pull cards at withdrawal and people, that kind of thing. I didn't see it happening. Right. There we go. All right. We have Stacy, Maria, Tania, Anastasia, and Vanessa. All right, here we go. Up next is Stacy. Is the Taurus going to make a move towards me, or has he given up? Let's take a look. Let's look at the energies. I'm tired. I'm tired, Michaela, but we're going to roll with it. We are absolutely going to roll with it for sure. In fact, before I read for Stacy, I know she was headed home. I'm going to grab a little chocolate, take about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll do these last 5 minis. All right. And we'll look at the energies of that Taurus towards Stacy. Thanks, Laura. Right. I know. One more little chocolate break. And then I'm going to go in there and eat something good. I don't know what I'm going to eat. Tomorrow night, I'm going out to dinner with some friends. Oh, I love you, Michaela. You're amazing. I know you're young enough to be my daughter, but you're also my Gemini sister, if that makes sense, right? All right, let's go. Let's look at this Taurus towards Stacy, please. Let's look at this Taurus's energy towards Stacy. The Taurus's energy towards Stacy, please. The Taurus's energy towards Stacy. The Taurus's energy towards Stacy. The Taurus's energy towards Stacy. Let's take a look. There she is. 10 of Wands, Star, Hangman in reverse. Why is the Hangman in reverse? What the hell? This weighs heavy on this Taurus's mind. They think about it. They see a future. I almost feel like they're going to make a move with that Hangman in reverse, but I've got to clarify that. Hang on. Yeah, finally. All right, this Taurus is up in their head. That's why it's so heavy on their mind. 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords came out as clarity. All right. Knight of Cups, yeah. But it's going to take this Taurus a while. I don't know why, but it's going to take this Taurus for a while because they're going to stand here and think about it for a little bit. He asked for a drink, so I gave him my number. He hasn't texted. Been a couple of weeks. Let me say this. Yeah, you will hear from him. Look at there. There's communication right there. Page of Cups, 2 of Wands. Stacy, I forgot. I know you told me this. What's your zodiac sign again? Let me tell you, Tauruses do not get in a hurry. I know when my daughter my daughter will marinate on something forever. She's a Taurus sun and an Aries moon. You're a Pisces sun, Cancer moon. So see, see, you're more mutable and cardinal. Taurus is the most fixed of all the fixed signs. They are the slowest mover in the zodiac. All right. I feel like this Taurus is going to come towards you. All right. But I don't see this Taurus getting in any hurry. All right. But I've got all kind of communication cards and movement. Okay. I do. It's almost, and I'll tell you, it's funny because that hanging man in reverse, which is what I got, it's almost like this Taurus marinates over it and marinates over it and marinates over it and marinates over it. All right. They will do that. All right. More so than the other fixed signs. And I think this Taurus comes to a place, if I could just see this Taurus's brain, I feel like Taurus is over there going, well, ooh, and then I think this Taurus gets frustrated with themselves and says, what the hell? And just does it. And is that make any sense? Okay. That's what I feel like. So, hey Maria, how you doing? You are up next after I'm just finishing up Stacy now and I'm getting ready to read for you, Maria. But that's what I got here. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I think you'll hear from this. I really feel very, very strongly that you will hear from this Taurus. Okay. Libra moon, Gemini, rising, and a Scorpion. You're welcome, Stacy. Keep me posted. I'm curious. All right, here we go. Let's go to Maria. Let's go to Maria. I lost my fiance and been single since. I am sorry to hear that. Focusing on my future financially, creating stability, been working really hard. I feel I'm open again to find love. What can I expect next when comes to love in my near future? Is someone new coming towards me? You're a Libra. Okay. I want to gain a sense of what lies ahead in my romantic journey. Okay, Maria, let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out. And again, I am so sorry that happened. I'm glad you're focusing on yourself for a while. That's very good. I'm going to get a bite of chocolate and then we're going to predict for you. All right, here we go. You know what? Being a Libra moon and a Gemini rising and a Scorpio, Maria, I bet you are funny as fuck. I bet you are hilarious. I bet your sense of humor is funny and delectably fun. I bet you, and I bet it gets dark. I bet your sense of humor is dark too with that Scorpio energy. I bet I would be laughing my butt off with you. Anyway, all right. Here we go. Oh, really? Okay. All right. I believe that. You've got quite a few placements that are inherently funny, but Scorpios are inherently funny, but they also have that dark humor that's just absolutely delectably funny. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Right. All right. Anyway, let's go. What does the future romance look like for Maria if she were to put herself out there? Is there someone new around her? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Right, Anastasia? I know. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look. What does the future look like? Is there someone around Maria in the future? Let's take a look. Yeah. God, I'm crazy. Y'all, I can't make this up, Maria. Just as I went to pull, just before I laid a call, I wish I would have said this because y'all are not going to believe me. But Maria, I sat here and before I put a card down on the table, I said she's got two different options. That's the first card that hit. But I thought it before the card hit. My God, you felt it? Did you feel it too, Maria? Michaela? Did you feel like she had two different options? I feel like you got two different options here. That's crazy. What I get is this. I'm getting some advice for you. All right, here's what I don't know why, but I'm getting some advice to tell you, Maria. You feel it also. Wow. That's crazy, right? All right. I'm getting some advice come through for you, Maria. Here's something I want you to be on the lookout for. Okay, this is coming in as advice. Be on the lookout for somebody who compels you to open up too early. I'm going to give you a real example of what I'm seeing here. All right. There are people in the world who, okay, they'll make you feel comfortable to share, like, okay, for example, I'm just going to make something up. Okay. This is a complete hypothetical. Okay. But say that I'm on a date and here I am, and the person that, my last relationship, let's just say I got cheated on. Okay. All right. And so this person across from me, I happen to say very early on, I'm on like a first or second date. And I let this person know very early on, my ex that I, broke up with 2 years ago cheated on me, and I got hurt pretty badly from that. And so, it's very important to me that someone is, faithful to me. Okay. So I've just divulged a vulnerability, and that's not a bad thing. But there are people in the world that look for that stuff. And here's what happens. Then months down the road, I'm in a relationship with this person and they truly are cheating. And I can't prove it, but my intuition's telling me. And this person's acting all kind of sort of ways. And then when I confront them, they look at me and go, well, the only you're just hung up about cheating because you're not healed for you're holding that against me because it was done to you in the past. Okay. And you're just trying to be dramatic because that's your own problem. Okay. When in fact, they really are going around cheating. Okay. I'm making up a hypothetical and I'm giving you an illustration of what can happen when you open up to a person and expose yourself as a vulnerable place too early. It takes a minimum of 3 months for a narcissist to show their true colors. All right. I don't have narcissist cards here at all. Look, I got a 2 of Swords here. I've got a High Priestess, and I've got a 9 of Cups. I think your wishes are going to come true here. But this High Priestess is quiet. There are certain things she keeps under her hat. All right. She don't tell everything. And the 2 of Swords, that says, don't talk about it. Don't open up about this too early. All right. I've got some strong cards here saying don't open up and be vulnerable to people too early. All right. I don't know. And I got chills telling you this, Maria. All right. Yeah. Don't just let anybody in there to play on those emotions. Exactly. And so that's what I'm getting here. I do feel like you are going to have people that are interested in you, but you have gotten some pretty strong advice from the universe. Okay. You will have wishes fulfilled. There's no doubt about it. All right. I do feel that way. but you got some strong advice. You know, you never know what's going to come out in a tarot reading, okay? You feel one of them I need to be careful with. Wow. See there? Isn't that something? And I feel like you have somebody who has some strong, I'm not going to say they're a narcissist, but I think they have some narcissistic ways. And I think that's one you need to be careful with. I don't have anything here about gaslighting, lies, narcissism, anything like that. This is purely channeled. Okay, Maria? All right. I do think you're going to walk away from somebody, from one of these people. All right. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You are going to see that it's going to be cruel. You're going to see it. All right. But still be careful. Okay. They will expose, you got a relationship. You got a relationship too. What I tell you, you do have a wish coming true. All right. It's kind of like, I think you've got somebody that's going to cross your path. Okay. That you're going to have to be careful of. But I feel like there's somebody else that's going to cross your path. That's a good one. All right. I do feel that way as well. And I think you're going to be in a relationship and fall in love. And I think they're going to love you right back. Two of Cups is about that. Okay. That's what that's about. I like that for you. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, Maria. All right. Let's go to Tania. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. Here we go. Why is this doing this? Here we go. Let's see here. There we go. We're whittling it on down. Let's go to Tania. I just had another burst. Did you feel that, Michaela? You did that, didn't you? Thank you. Thank you for that. Here we go. Tania. I'm a Sag. What is my crush's energy towards me this week? He is a Leo. Let's take a look, Tania. Let's take a look, love. You might know a thing or two about that there craft, wouldn't you? You might know a thing or two about energy up in there, up in that state of Michigan up there. You might know a thing or two. Damn, girl. Not only can they play football up there, but they know how to work energy too up in there in them northern parts. Right. All right, let's go, Tania. Let's look at your Leo crush, Tania. Let's look at your Leo crush's energy towards you. Here we go, Tania. Here we go, Tania. Maybe a little bit. I heard that. What is the Leo's energy towards Tania? What is the energy of the Leo towards Tania? Current energy of the Leo towards Tania. Current energy of the Leo towards Tania, the Sagittarius. Here we go. There she is. Here we go. Here we go. Excuse me, Tania. Listen to me. You're not going to come up in here and manipulate, okay, and be an energy vampire. If you truly were thinking about ending your life, you would not threaten. And I know that because I have attempted, okay? I know the difference in somebody who is just using scare tactics and somebody who is really serious, okay? If you're really serious, you wouldn't be here talking to me and you wouldn't be here threatening. You would just do it, okay? And but if you're that way, you don't need to be on a tarot channel. You need to go call a hotline. Okay. I am not going to take responsibility for your actions. Okay. If you choose to do that, it is 100% your decision. Okay. Can we make ourselves very clear on that? And I'm going to block you because I do not want to hear from you, and you are not going to absorb or take any more energy away from me or anyone else in this chat. Here we go. All right. Sorry, Tania. All right. Let's get the energy of the Leo towards Tania, the Sagittarius. The energy of the Leo towards Tania, the Sagittarius. Here we go. Here we go. The Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant. He wants to take this to the next level. The energy of the Leo, he wants to move forward, flat out. You will hear from the Leo. There is communication. And whatever the next level is, he wants to take it up a notch. Okay. Whether it's to start dating, okay, whether it's to make a commitment, okay. I think he has commitment on the brain. I will tell you that. All right. Emperor, Knight of Swords, Hierophant. All right. I feel like he's got commitment on the brain. He wants something solid here. All right. I got communication. All right. Look at there. Wow. There you have it. That's what I got, Tania. That's what I got. I do feel, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, movement, Page of Cups, communication, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this dude's got commitment on the brain, Tania. I keep getting that. All right. That's what I got. Let's go to Anastasia. Anastasia. I like this question. I like this question, Anastasia. I think this is a question we could do. I think we could do this. If the Aries could say anything to me, what would they say? All right, hang on. If the Aries could say anything to me, what would they say? If the Aries could say anything to me, what would they say? If the Aries could say anything to me, what would they say? Let's take a look. If the Aries could say anything to me, what would they say? Let's take a look, love. Let's see what we got. If the Aries could say anything to Anastasia, what would they say? I want to be with you. I'm impatient. I want to do it now. Oh my gosh. I don't have words for the Lovers card. I want to be with you. I don't want to be by myself. I want to be with you. I don't like being without you. Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. Hangman in reverse. I'm ready to move forward. I feel like this has taken far too long. You're my person. You're my soulmate. Wow. You're my person. You're my soulmate. You're my person. That's in fact, wow. Just wow. This is pretty powerful, Anastasia. It's pretty powerful. This Aries means business. I feel like this is taking too long. I'm tired of being without you. I don't want to be without you. That kind of thing. Either I'm tired of being without you or I don't want to be without you. This has taken too long. That's the energy here. You are my person. You are my soulmate. Okay. That's it. That's what I got. Pretty amazing. You know, Aries are straightforward people. She has spoken very straightforward, has she not? That's pretty crazy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh la la. And, you know, with that Lover's card, there's a lot of other things that could be said too. A lot of passion there, right? A lot of passion there. A lot of physical attraction. There's a lot of love and just there's connection. There's connection. Well, yeah, there's a connection. I mean, you know. Wow. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty I liked that question, Anastasia. I have never had anybody ask me that in a personal reading, and I like it. And you're fine, Vanessa, for the double questions. Don't apologize. I'm back, she says. Sorry for the double question before. How is Bailey viewing me and our connection? Let's look at Bailey for Vanessa. Let's take a look. How is Bailey viewing this connection or potential connection with Vanessa S? How is Bailey viewing this potential connection with Vanessa? Let's look at Bailey towards Vanessa, please. Bailey towards Vanessa. right, here we go. What is Bailey towards Vanessa? Bailey towards Vanessa, please. Bailey towards Vanessa. Bailey's energy towards Vanessa. Bailey's energy towards Vanessa. Okay, the thing about it is, why is the card of heartbreak here? I think he wants communication here, but there's fears. 8 of Swords here, King of Swords. You know what? I think he wants something with you. But the thing about it is I don't know what's going on here. I feel like he also may be hung up on somebody else. He may be still healing from someone else or unhealed yet from a past connection is what I'm getting here. They have a lot of fears, okay? This person has a lot of fears, okay? And I think they want something with you, but at the same time, I don't know that they're really able to give you a fair shot because they're so busted up. And that's why this is here, okay? They don't even see it themselves, these unhealed wounds. They're not going to be able to give you a fair shot, all right? First card out, heartbreak. Possible third-party energy here. And I think it's because this person is not healed from someone in their past, Vanessa. That's what I'm really picking up on, all right? I think this person would like to invest. I think you'll hear from this person. This is a very unstable energy that this person is coming in as, okay? All right? And I almost hear this person with this Emperor card saying, I lost control once, I'll never do that again. I lost control of my emotions once, I'll never do that again. And I'm getting a very cold and detached energy, fearful with the 8 of Swords here, okay? And blockages and inability to really see, all right? That's what I got from Bailey, okay? Look, 5 of Wands, a lot of conflict, and that's internal. I can tell you that. 8 of Cups, ultimately walking away from this. It's the card of walking away. That's what I got. That's what I got, Vanessa. And I'm sorry. I wish I had better for you. If that makes sense. Hey, Nav, how you doing? Well, that is it. Wow, wow, wow. We have absolutely pulled some cards tonight, have we not? I need to go take this off of my thing here. I know, right? Good night to you, Michaela. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I owe you big time. Thank you so, so much. Here we go. Let me go over here. Change this. Why can't I do a save? There we go. All right. Here we go. Oh. I know, right, Jason? Woo, I am pooped. But I need to go over here now. And hang on, let me put my comments up. There we go. I need to go over here. Welcome. Here we go. Source, Spirit, Universe, Divine Guides. There we go. All right, now I need to go over to my community page. There we go. And I'll remove this as well. There we go. Thank you, Anastasia. Big hugs to you. Love you too, sweetheart. You are 1 in a million. I've got, I'm blessed. I got a lot of sweet people that follow me. You notice how many sweet people follow me? I'm blessed. I am very, very fortunate. Y'all truly do make me feel abundant. I will say that. But I am whooped. I'm about to go in there and become one with my sofa again. Right? But I would love to sit and chill, but I am pooped. I'm tired. So I think I'm going to call it a night. I love you guys so, so much. I appreciate each and every one of you whether you booked a reading or not. And those of you that just hang with me during these lives, greatly appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? That you ain't lying. They are more comfy. I know. I agree. I love you guys so much. Normally, I sit and chat. I know I do, but I am absolutely wiped out. Please understand. I'm not being antisocial or whatever. I am literally. That's it. I love you. And thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. I can't wait. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much, y'all. Bye, y'all. Peace, love, and all that